Welcome back to another episode of The Angle, starring yours truly, Nick Demas. Today we're going to be having a special presentation of NBA basketball. We've got a doubleheader tonight. The Memphis Grizzlies are hosting the Philadelphia 76ers in a uh, middle of the week matchup here on The Angle. And we're also going to be covering, following this one, the LA Lakers hosting the Detroit Pistons. So I'm glad that you guys could join us tonight. Once again, I'm Nick Demas, and this is The Angle. We are going to be coming at you with all different angles of this game today in play-by-play slash color commentating vibes, as well as just keeping everybody in tune with everything. So we are up and rolling. We are on TikTok and on YouTube today. So happy that everybody could join us. This is going to be a lot of fun today. So we've got the 16 and 14 76ers taking on the 15 and 17 Memphis Grizzlies. This is going to be fantastic. We got the scoreboard ready to go. I'm looking at Iron Eagle's son, Noah Eagle, currently. Um, Now, we are in it for the long run tonight. This is going to be a lot of fun, folks. So do not hold back. Hop into the chat, talk to me. We'll see what's going on with everybody today. Thanks for hopping in the chat, guys. We got a couple viewers so far. It's going to be a good night. We got Tyrese Maxey and the Sixers looking to make a statement tonight. VJ Edgecombe taking on Ja Morant, Jaren Jackson Jr., and the Memphis Grizzlies, who have been playing pretty well as of late. So we've got a lot to like in both of these matchups today. Obviously, LeBron James, Luka Doncic, and company are going to be trying to defend home court. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. All right. Welcome to the TikTok Live. Welcome to the TikTok Live. Hoping everybody's having a good time so far. We are going to be tipping off here in just 7 minutes for the first game. We got a little bit of an update here. We're finally not having to use the phone. We are no longer using the phone. There's me with my beautiful fiance. Oh, let's not let it die on you. Yeah, you already know. Um, so yeah, it's a lot of fun now. So now we're going to be able to be a little bit more interactive with everybody. We've got everything set here. It's going to be a nice long night for anybody tuning in. Um, yeah, this is exciting. This is going to be the first play-by-play that we're doing for basketball this year. So this is going to be a lot of fun. We've got um, we got a good slate of basketball games, really just tonight in general. My LA Clippers, anyone who knows me, and if you guys don't know me yet, I'm always been a huge LA Clippers fan from the beginning. It's just been one of those things, and I've been riding with them all my life, and it's been kind of tough, to say the least. Anybody who knows ball understands that the LA Clippers have been joke artists for majority of life. So that's just kind of how that rolls. Welcome into the chat, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. This is going to be a lot of fun tonight. We got a lot to go over for this game too. Memphis, they've got a lot of promise, right? We're kind of looking for Ja Morant to get back into the swing of things, right? Like he's been having all these off court problems and going through a bunch of different situations, but hasn't really been playing as well as we've seen in the past. So we've even heard people talk about Ja Morant not being the Ja Morant is old, and that's why the Grizzlies are in the position that they're in currently um, at 15 and 17. So there's there are some storylines in this game. We got a couple games as well tonight that aren't going to be on Peacock and NBC. The 8 and 24 Sacramento Kings are traveling to the Intuit Dome in Los Angeles, or actually in Inglewood, California, to take on my LA Clippers, sitting at 10 and 21 this year. They've won four straight. Kawhi's coming off a 55-point outing, leading the all-time leading scorer now list for the LA Clippers, 55 points, tied with James Harden. Um, And then, like we said, we've also got the Pistons and the Lakers matching up tonight. And then at 8 o'clock is going to be the Celtics and Jazz. So I'm going to keep everybody in tune with with all the scores, with all the highlights and everything that's going on, and in between for today's games on the evening slate. But we've got a doubleheader here for you, and it's gonna be fantastic. We've got a lot to like. Um, but definitely like, share, subscribe. Definitely repost this on TikTok for all my TikTokers out there. This is going to be a lot of fun. We're going to be taking you guys through this game, play by play, making sure everybody is locked in and in tune with what's going on the court. We got starting lineups coming out for the Sixers right now. Paul George, former Clipper, he's going to be in the lineup tonight. Tyrese Maxey for the Sixers, VJ Edgecombe, the guard, Dominic Barlow at forward, Paul George at the other forward, and then Joel Embiid, the big man down low at center, is going to be representing the Philadelphia 76ers tonight. And of course, head coach Nick Nurse. Of course, head coach Nick Nurse. He's been having quite the time with this Sixers squad, right? Thank you for the gifted. Thank you so much for the gifted Rainbow Warrior. I appreciate you. Oh my goodness, and another gifted from Alize. Thank you, Alize. Oh, thank you for the red hot chili pepper. I don't even know what any of that stuff means. I don't. So, uh, but we got ourselves a game here. They're just finishing out starting lineups for the Grizzlies as well. Ja Morant is going to be back full in force tonight. I think we're going to be in for a pretty good matchup. Both these teams match up well. I want to see Jaren Jackson Jr. go up against Joel Embiid. I think that's going to be a matchup to look out for. Um, but I can imagine with the way that he stretches the floor offensively, they're going to have to find um, another answer for that. But for the Memphis Grizzlies, Cedric Coward at the guard, Jalen Wells at the forward, Christian Koloko at the center, Jaron Jackson Jr. at the forward, and Ja Morant back in the lineup starting tonight. Hello, hello, hello. Hey, everybody. How we doing? How we doing? Thanks for popping in the chat on YouTube. We are live on YouTube and TikTok tonight. We're going to be tuning in for you guys throughout the evening. Jay, what's up? What's up? What's up? It's so good to see you. You still out in Hawaii? You still out in Hawaii, James? Let me know, brother. Thank you guys for popping in. We're going to be going play by play throughout this game for everybody, and we are just seconds away from tip off here. Give me some predictions in the chat. If you guys are, just let me know your team. You guys Memphis Grizzly fans? Are you guys Sixer fans? Like, I'm not a fan of either team. LA Clippers, like I've said, and then Green Bay Packers, of course. But we're just here covering games for you guys, putting out content, and we wanna gain a following here. See if we can get some more anglers. That's going to be my fan base from here on out. If you guys support the channel, you guys enjoy what I do. I would love for you guys to send me DMs, hit me in the comments, and let me know what you guys want. Um, the more content, the better, right? So the more that I'll put out, the more that we should be able to get intuitive with bringing you guys some good content. So checking out some chats here. Thank you for the. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. What's up, James? Good to hear from you, brother. I hope you're safe. I hope you're doing well. It's so good to hear from you, man. Shout out to James, a veteran out of Hawaii, man. Thank you for your service, my brother. Thank you guys for the coins. Thank you for viewing and popping into the live tonight. We are just moments away from tip off here in Memphis. This is going to be a good matchup tonight. We're excited for this. Got a good basketball game, and then following up for the second part of this, we're going to probably do about a 3 hour stream, depending on how long that this game goes. And then we're gonna stop this one, and then we're gonna pop right back in on a new reset, just so that we can get all of our gear back together and make sure everything's good. But that tip off is going to be 9:30 p.m. for the Lakers and Pistons. And then if you guys just want to have a couple of small thoughts, Carson, what's up, my brother? So good to hear from you. Um, New cam setups looking fire, brother. Appreciate you, man. I really appreciate that. This is a lot of fun. I mean, It's got like the focus so you can look at it. This is what I'm looking at on my screen, doing what I can. But we are just about underway here. We are just about underway here. All right, all right, all right. We are starting this one out here, and we are officially underway in Memphis. Grizzlies take the tip as the clock begins to start here. John Morant is up top, covered by VJ Edgecombe. Edgecombe's really came on this year. John Morant takes the high ball screen. Nice little pump fake and an easy floater to start this one out. 2-0 Memphis right away. John Morant with his first bucket of the game. VJ Edgecombe comes down court. They have a little set screen here for Paul George. Gets the ball down low to the big man, Embiid. Little post fade is a little long. Rebounding cleared by Memphis. John Morant looks for the skip pass. It gets tipped and taken away by Paul George. Paul George in transition pulls up for the midi. Smooth in and out, just barrels off the rim. And here comes Jaren Jackson Jr. in company. Passes the ball off, gets it down low, and oh my goodness, Crawford with the bucket. It's going to be 4-0 Memphis off rip. And that's what we like to see right there, right? Tyrese Maxey coming off the screen, high ball screen from Embiid, kicking it back to Embiid. Back up top to VJ Edgecombe. Edgecombe, step back, J. Bang! That's 3 for the Sixers as they get on the board. VJ Edgecombe, he's really been coming on for this Sixers team, averaging 15.5 points per game, 4.5 rebounds, and 5.5 assists. The lob into Jaren Jackson is deflected, and VJ Edgecombe's coming down court. And a steal by John Morant and company. He's getting out in open court, and Embiid guarding, and another bucket. They're getting downhill real quick. That's going to make it 6-3 here early on. Thank you guys once again for popping in. I really, really appreciate you guys joining in on the stream. Are both rosters healthy tonight? Yeah, there's a couple of late scratches here on both sides. Oh, that's a good thought process. Let's take a look here. We got a couple of things that we gotta fix real quick. All right, we got a 6-3 game so far. We're just making a couple of adjustments here, guys, so hold with me here. Just a couple of quick adjustments. Corner J is no good. Rebounded back out to Wells, and that was tipped. Let's see if we can get back in here on the live. Let us. I got to make sure that the title's correct because I got the title wrong for you guys. I apologize for that. We're going to go The Angle Live. Is that right? Sorry, guys, for this. We got a corner 3 right off the rip, and it's rips the cords. That's going to be another 3 for the for the Memphis Grizzlies. It's going to make it 9-3. Maxey kicks to Embiid for a nice mid-range J, and we are off and going early here, guys. The Angles, Bears, Niners. Okay, I'm just going to change this up real quick for you guys because I need to edit the game here. I've somehow got Bears, and thank you, Carson, for letting me know on that. It's going to be Grizzlies versus Sixers. There we go. Thank you, Carson. I really appreciate that. It's going to be a big help there. Save, and we are good to go. The Angle. All right, we're back in it, guys. Sorry for the technical difficulties. We're going to be here all night long. Okay. Let's get these scores correct because that's the only way, right? All right. Back into it once again. We've got kind of a diminished lineup for these Grizzlies as well. Let's take a peek here. And that's going to be a 3 from Cedric Coward. Paul George, top of the key, rims out. We got our oh, excuse me, that was actually a 2. There we go. We got a 17-7 game. Thank you guys for popping in. I really appreciate you. You know, TikTok went down. Hmm. Hmm. Well, it looks like we're having some technical difficulties with the TikTok stream now. Okay, we got some technical difficulties. Your access on live repeated. Okay. Yeah, we got ourselves a little bit of a situation here. It's not letting us stay live here on TikTok for some reason. Yeah, that is not cool. And we are at a commercial break right now, just so everybody is tracking. Sorry about this. I'm just trying to make sure that everybody can hop in and make sure that they're seeing the right stuff, etc., etc. Yeah, it looks like the TikTok stream is officially down currently. Sorry about that, guys. It said community guideline violation, which is weird. Oh my goodness. All right, we are still at a commercial break. I'm going to take a quick look. We're just going through some technical difficulty situations. Nothing to fret here. We're going to get everybody back and rolling here in a moment. Yep, super odd, but nothing to worry about. We're still live here on YouTube. We're going to get this taken care of, so don't worry about it, my TikTokers. We're going to get everything back up and rolling. Oh, okay. So yeah, it looks like we just had a little bit of a problem with that situation. But what's everybody going on tonight? Is everybody having a good time so far? Sorry about keeping this on locks. The first 3-game losing streak of the season for the Sixers. They're coming off this currently 17 different starting lineups used this year, which is third most in the league. So that has been kind of a problem. In retrospect. We got Tyrese Maxey kicks it over to the corner to Embiid. Embiid back to Maxey. Maxey with the J. That's going to be 2 for the Sixers. We got 17-9 here early. Up top is Morant. Morant coming off a screen, stepping back and drawing the foul on Joel Embiid with just 7 minutes left here in the first. Hope everybody's having a good night. Thank you guys for tuning in and supporting the channel. This is live on the angle. We're doing play by play. We're just trying to make sure that we get everything, excuse me, taken care of in the right realm because for some odd reason, the TikTok keeps coming down on us, and that's not what we like to see. That's not what we like to see at all. Okay. Just making sure everything's still good for us. We got a 18-9 game. The YouTube stream is still going well. Everything should still be good in this regard. We got 4 viewers in. Thank you guys for popping in and supporting the channel. This is The Angle live on YouTube. Okay. Awesome, awesome, awesome. We got everybody fighting for the board. Paul George comes out of the pile with it. Ja Morant goes coast to coast and puts in a tough bucket. Down to Embiid. Embiid gets blocked. Saved back into Thibault for the bucket. Once again, Matisse. Thank you guys for popping in. I appreciate everything here. We're just going through a couple of situations, trying to make sure we get the TikTok back up and live. I'm not sure why this was going in that direction. That's not fun, is it? Right? All right, all right, all right. Back up top to Spencer. Spencer off the screen, gives it back up top and gets tipped out of bounds, saved by Thibault. And back out to Edgecombe. Edgecombe is bringing the ball back up now. Edgecombe with the bucket. A nice, tough floater right off the bat. Let's go +3 here and then +2. We got a 20-17 game here with just under 5 minutes left. Maxey jumps onto the ball and gets a tip, and that's going to be out of bounds. All right, the Grizzlies on offense. Wells gets it into Cam Spencer. Cam Spencer over to Landell. Landell with a missed triple. Offensive rebound by Aldama, and Aldama puts it back in. Nice bucket there on the offensive end for Aldama. Matisse Thybulle getting blocked at the rim and putting it back in and saying it with his chest as well on top of it. Thank you guys for popping in. Tyrese Maxey coming back up the court. Trying to get a couple things taken care of here, guys. Sorry about that. Nothing to fret here. Coast to coast Tuesday, and we got a quick timeout. It's going to be 21-22. Memphis leads, and they're just going to take a quick timeout here with just 4:09 remaining here in the first. So how's everybody doing? We got a good amount of people here in the chat. Let's just do this quick. Move this over. Yeah, I'm not sure why TikTok is messing up. That's a little odd. How's everybody doing tonight? So far, so good. John Morant with 7 points, Wells with five, Coward with five, Jaron Jackson with three, and Koloko has 0 points on zero shots attempted so far. Yeah, just trying to get a couple of things together here. Check out a couple of TikTok guidelines and see if we can get this thing back up and running, huh? Sorry for the maintenance time periods here, guys. Account status, member, 3 lines. We're gonna get this taken care of, guys. There we go. Settings and privacy. Settings and privacy, account status. Let's see. Account information. That's not it. Thank you guys for tuning in once again. Appeal, see a violation, use the appeal button. Super odd. I'm not sure why our TikTok got taken down. That's not very cool, huh? Yeah, not too sure what's going on. We keep bringing down the original TikTok, which is a little upsetting. But we got a couple of good games here. It's a 21 to 22 game here, just in the first quarter. Trying to see if we can get this stuff set up. Um, we're just gonna take a look here, see if we can get this taken care of. Okay. All right. Well, we're not going to worry about that too much because we have a stream to do here, guys. And we got a game to call, so that's what we're going to do for the time being. And we got a corner three is just missed, getting it back out to Udama. Kicks it to the corner. Three ball is good. Memphis back on the board. All right, we got a 24 to 28 game. Edgecombe one on the left side, steps back for three. No good, right off the rim. Rebound, and the Grizzlies are running. Gives it back up top to Jackson. Jackson probing into the paint, putting it up, and just rims out. He's going to be going to the line for two free throws. 24-28 with just 2:44 here left in the first half, or in the first quarter, excuse me. Thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate you guys, all my anglers out there. We're doing live play-by-play. If you guys have not been in here, give me a few minutes. Awesome, awesome. I got my technical producer working on the TikTok live because we do want to get back up on TikTok for you guys. That's kind of the goal, right? We want to have multiple platforms so that we can reach everybody on different on different accounts and make sure that everybody's getting their information that they need to, right? Um, Once again, shout out to Carson. Thank you for helping us out with that other difficulty. But hey, it wouldn't be a live stream if there wasn't difficulties, right, guys? So, um, second season in the NBA, we got Cam Spencer here, number 24. He's shooting 48.3% from downtown this year. That is extremely impressive. Here comes Maxi down the court. Gets the ball back up to Grimes. Grimes over to George. George to Maxi. Quick ball fake. Paul George, step back jack from three, laces the net, and the Sixers are back on the board. 27-30. John Morant kicks it to Aldama. Aldama with the mid-range J floats it over the top, and that's going to be another bucket. Growing pains, of course. Yeah, that's going to be part of it. I'm not too worried about it. We're going to be here for most of the night. Paul George on the perimeter. Oh my goodness, he drops Aldama, kicks it to the corner for Grimes for three, and that's another bucket. 30-20, excuse me, 32-30, and right back down the court. No defense whatsoever, and they are back on the board in Memphis. Tyrese Maxey probing, gets into the lane, floats it up, and it's good, and the foul. That's going to stop the clock here with 137. Sorry, trying to keep up with the clock here, folks. Okay, so we got 137. Tyrese Maxey to the line and the harm. There's Santi Aldama and Cam Spencer. They both played for Loyola University together. Some cool little statistic for you guys. All right, and the extra free throw is good. That's going to be a 3-point game or a 3-point play for Tyrese Maxey. He's got 12 points on 5 for 5 from the field so far, so good. They got Jaren Jackson Jr. probing off one leg, falling right, no good. John Morant tries to get in there for the tip, cannot. Jared McCain coming in. Oh my goodness, and there's clashing bodies down low. We got Sixers and Grizzlies falling all over the court, and that's going to stop the clock here with 112 remaining. Bona getting in there on Aldama. Aldama's going to pick up the foul. Thank you guys for tuning in once again. We'll see what we can get going here, guys. I mean, we got a couple of things that we're working through, technical difficulties and things of the sort. But we got ourselves. All right, we got a little verification. I'm just sending it to my guy in Minnesota, taking care of everything for me. Okay. So for the Grizzlies, Caldwell Pope out. I mean, 99% of this team is out. I mean, it's not looking good. We got a 34-34 game here, though. Yes, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That is fine. That is fine. That is fine. Paul George up top with the ball. Gives it over to Grimes. Grimes looking to get it to Maxey. Grimes is going to step back for three. No good. Rebound Memphis, and they're out and running. A nice floater in transitions. No good. Rebounded. Cleared by the Sixers. Here comes Jared McCain. Jared McCain's going to step up for three and take the 2-for-1 situation. Can't get it. 25 seconds remain here in the first quarter. We got ourselves a 37-34 game. Memphis leads. Gets it over to the corner. Three ball is good for Memphis once again. And we've got just a couple seconds left here in the quarter. Tyrese Maxey coming down the court. Looks left. Through the legs. Tween step back. Jack for three. No good. Rebound Memphis. And that is going to do it for the first quarter here in Memphis, Tennessee, as the Grizzlies lead 40-34 here at home. Thank you guys for tuning in, all my anglers out there. Just trying to get some community guidelines set back up for TikTok so we can get back on that. But no worries. Once again, we're going to do a little first quarter analysis. Tyrese Maxey in 12 minutes has 12 points on 5 for 6 from the field, along with 2 rebounds and 2 assists, along with a steal. Barlow, Edgecombe, Embiid, and George all on the board with 3 plus. And we've got 4 points off the bench so far for the Sixers. And then on the other side for the Memphis Grizzlies, in 6 minutes of action, Ja Morant's got 7 points and 1 assist. Jaren Jackson Jr. with 6 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And not really a lot going on outside of that. They've got a good bench production so far. They're already sitting at 18 points, or excuse me, 17 points scored off the bench, keeping in line with their starting lineup. So we are going to move now into the second quarter. Second quarter is going to be underway. All right. We got a couple viewers here in the chat. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. So we got a couple of things going on here. I got a little bit of coffee, keep myself up. We got a little bit of that scooters action going on. No shout outs here. I don't sponsor nobody, but um Alizé always convinces me to get some good coffee. So we got some coffee here, and then on the other one we got some water, keeping ourselves hydrated, nice and ready to go as we should. Have some fun with it. Yeah, how much time's left? I'm sorry about that, guys. I'm trying to get these scoreboards all fixed and ready to go. So we are just starting the second quarter. 12 minutes are going to start here. We got a 40-34 game. Philadelphia is losing, um, but we got a lot to look forward to here moving into the second quarter. And we're just once again we are fixing just a couple of problems here on the other side of things from TikTok and getting some other things going for YouTube. But trying to stay locked in so that we can give you guys a good play-by-play announcement here, and things are going to get a little bit better in that regard. I hope everybody's having a good evening so far. Little Tuesday night ball coming in for you. Tuesday, December 31st. Anybody in the chat, let me know who's your NBA team. What do you guys got for score predictions for the finishing touches on this one? We are actually out to a pretty quick start here on the angle. We're already a quarter in here in Memphis, 34-40 lead so far. Ja Morant and Jaren Jackson and company um, really putting their foot down with a lot of injuries. So if we're going to talk injuries for this Grizzlies team, take a listen to this, guys. Brandon Clark, out. Zach Edey, out. Ty Jerome, out. Conchar, out. Scottie Pippen Jr., out. Contavious Caldwell Pope, out. Guys, half their team is hurt. That's a lot to bear. It truly is a lot to bear. And then on the other side, for the Philadelphia 76ers, no Andre Drummond, no Gordon, no Kyle Lowry, no Bootcamp, and no Kelly Oubre Jr. But we are back in action here. Sorry about that. We're going to get the clock rolling here. We got a long three from Embiid that bounces off the top of the backboard. My goodness. And cleared by the Grizzlies. Here comes Ja Morant in company. Ja gets down low, kicks it to the corner for Koloko. Koloko, corner three, no good. Tip rebound was out of the hands of Joel Embiid, and it's going to stay here with Memphis, side out of bounds. Trying to pay attention to a couple things here at a time, but alrighty. Balls into Coward. Coward over to Koloko. Koloko back to Coward. Coward mid-range J is pure, nothing but net, and that is going to put Memphis with 2 more on the board, 42-34. Paul George enters the front court, gets it over to VJ Edgecombe, back to Paul George, right in his face, another 3, and the Sixers are back in business. Paul George having himself a nice first half. Here comes Ja Morant in transition, hangs, floats, no good, but he's fouled on the play. It's going to put us at 10:57 here. Let's fix this up for you guys. We're going to get real good at this. Just trust me here. We're going to get some things going. Thank you guys for popping in the chat. We got ourselves a 42-37 game so far. Ja Morant gets the first one to go through. Yes, yes, yes. We're liking what we got going on here, guys. Ja Morant, second free throw, rims out. Rebound cleared by the Sixers. Here comes Jared McCain in company. Gets it over to VJ Edgecombe. Edgecombe back to McCain. They're looking to get Paul George in action here. Paul George back over to Quentin Grimes. Grimes to Embiid in the paint. Over to George in the corner for three. No good. Rebound Koloko. Rebound Coward. Coward over to Ja Morant in transition. Morant through the legs, getting a little saucy with it. Backs down Edgecombe. Pump fakes, hangs in the air. Oh my goodness, it goes halfway down and out. Rebound cleared by Paul George. George gets it to Grimes. Grimes is fouled on the play. That's going to be a stoppage of clock here. With 10:16 left. We got a 43-37 game so far. Thank you guys for popping in the chat. I appreciate all you guys. Like, share, subscribe. Do anything that you can to support the channel. Jared McCain up on top. They're looking to get Quentin Grimes back in the action. And there's that matchup that we want to see. Jaren Jackson Jr. matched up against Joel Embiid. He just got hit in the mouth, and he's covering. Oh my goodness, he's on. Maybe he's being a little bit of a baby. What do we think, guys? Because I think so. I think so. Joel Embiid on the inbound gets it to Paul George. Quentin Grimes getting guarded, has the mismatch on Jaren Jackson Jr. Paul George penetrates, gets down low, goes up for a layup, and he is pummeled. Met by three defenders in the paint, and that's going to be a stoppage of clock with just under 10 minutes remaining. And Paul George is headed to the line for two free throws. How's everybody doing? Everybody throw in the chat who your team is, who you guys got for the end of this game. Whatever you guys are thinking, I can answer. Paul George at the free throw line. The first one is true. Get a little something going for Paul George. It's almost a hate watch at this point because he seriously ruined the franchise of the Los Angeles Clippers. Paul George for his second free throw. It is good. That's going to be 39-43. And here comes Ja Morant and company. They're wearing those throwback Memphis Grizzlies jerseys. They got the paws out. Jaren Jackson with a left-hand floater is no good. Rebound cleared by Embiid. VJ Edgecombe looking to push in transition. Gets it back to Embiid. Embiid settles for the mid-range jumper, and it is pure. The Sixers starting to put something together here, 41-43. Ja Morant with the high ball screen. Kicks it over to Coward. Coward jump shot, no good. And blocked down low. Jaren Jackson Jr., though, with the second effort, is going to send him to the line for two free throws. I keep forgetting to start the timer, folks. I'm sorry, man. We're trying to get this right. So let me get this down. We got a 9:26. VJ Edgecombe just picks up his third foul of the half. That is no good. That is not what you want to see. So they are going to make a quick substitution. For the Sixers, in comes Mr. Grimes. And the second free throw, first and second, are pure, and the Grizzlies continue to pull away a little bit here. We got Quentin Grimes in the pick and roll action, gives to Embiid. Embiid from downtown for another triple. Answering right back once again are the Sixers. All right, Ja Morant slowing some things down here. He's directing traffic. He's looking around through everything. He's trying to see what he's liking. Plays a little bit of a tag with the basketball. Pump fakes. He's stuck in the lane. Got to get out. Jaren Jackson Jr. hoists up a three at the end of the shot clock. Misses everything. And Jared McCain here in transition Coming downhill all the way to the lane and drops it in. What a beautiful bucket there by Jared McCain, who's really coming on this year. And then comes right back down to guard up on Coward. Coward with the floater in the lane. Tough drive. Can't get it to go. Second effort is good. And the Grizzlies are back up on top. 47 to 46. 8:25 remains. Jared McCain with the double high ball screen with Paul George. Gets it over to George. Paul George gets it down to Embiid. Embiid with a nice pocket pass to Paul George, and he takes the contact and scores. No foul called on the play. 48-47. John Morant with the step back mid-range jack. No good. Rebound cleared by Quentin Grimes. And here come the Sixers once again. Hesitation. Beautiful move. Kicks it to McCain. Ball movement on point. Paul George drives. The harm. It's going to be an offensive foul there. What a great play defensively by Coward. Coward stepping in the lane and creating some havoc there on the drive for Paul George, and that's going to be his second foul to start this game. Nick Nurse and company, he doesn't love the call, which I can understand. He does not love the call. See if we got any updates from our technical producer, Nick. But we're going to get something going on that. Don't worry. We got John Morant coming down with Aldama with the high ball screen. Kicks it over to Jackson in the corner. Jackson's no good. Embiid, man, it's so hard to watch Joel Embiid, man. He's been almost insufferable to watch playing basketball. Like, he's just so lazy out there. All he wants to do is shoot the ball. He's got a high ball screen here for Quentin Grimes in the half court. He's sitting there off the pick and pop, and here he goes, trying to draw a foul, the foul merchant. I'm not going to sit here and try to um, berate him and say he's not a good player. He's an MVP. But my goodness, man, can we stop all this foul baiting? This is the National Basketball Association on a coast to coast Tuesday. We got the seventh best team in the Eastern Conference against the ninth best team in the Western Conference. We got a couple people here in the chat. Thank you guys for tuning in. We're going to be live here for this game, and then we're going to be live for the Lakers following. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to have a lot of good stuff to go over. Joel Embiid is averaging 21.8 points per game this year, which is the lowest he's had in 5 years. He has not really been able to put this all together. Embiid with the second free throw is good, and that is going to put the Sixers up 50-49. Here comes Aldama. Aldama in the half court takes a nice long stride step, kicks it back to Jackson. Jackson off the triple threat. Spin move. Nice cut by Coward in the slam. Here come the Grizzlies. Shout out Brendan Dunleavy. Big time Grizzly fan. He's at the game tonight. We got Quentin Grimes off the hesitation. Nice kick out to the corner. Jared McCain with the pump fake. McCain decides to put it on the deck, and a nice reversal is just spins off the rim. And here comes Coward and the Memphis Grizzlies off the backboard. He's fouled. And that's going to take a quick timeout. The Sixers are trailing 51-50. Coward with the slam, an emphatic slam to start this one out. Cedric Coward getting his chance in this one. I hope everybody's having a good night so far. I'm having a good night. This game is starting to fly. So as I've been looking into it. Okay, so it's saying okay, yeah, it looks like we're going to have a couple of guideline changes. Just the category then? If anybody here knows what's going on, why my TikTok got taken down off of the stream because of community guidelines, let me know, because I don't believe I'm doing any sort of community guideline problem. I'm just updating scores and walking you guys through everything. That makes me, you know what I mean? That's not fun, right? Yeah, that doesn't really make a lot of sense. I don't really see how they don't allow me to. Is it because you don't have? No, it's not that. It's a community guideline situation, which just doesn't make any sense to me. Hmm. We're still here in the timeout, so nothing to worry about here. You guys aren't missing anything. Not missing nothing at all. But yeah, so it's saying Streamlabs access suspended. Your access to going live on Streamlabs has been suspended. Reason repeated violations of our community guidelines. Doesn't make any sense to me. That does not make any sense to me. I'm not messing with no guidelines. I've got doing everything the right way. It says, but you wait. I think I know why it shut you down. Okay, I don't even care what we got to do, but let's get this fixed. Let's get this fixed. Let's start making a petition. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Let's start getting this going, cuz. Come on. All right, all right, all right, all right. Yeah, we got a couple things rolling here. They're showing a little bit of USA basketball rolling here. All right, so we got Coward at the line, makes the first. It's going to extend the lead to 52. Maxi up top. He has a high ball screen from Embiid. Embiid trying to take Jake Landell in the paint. Takes him with a pump fake, throws it off the backboard, and tries to slam it down. Oh my goodness. He misses. Back out in transition. Back down to Jake Landell, and he lies it in. What a crazy sequence right there. Oh my goodness. Crazy sequence of events. And the Grizzlies get the bucket there 55 to 50. Maxi gets it over to Embiid. Embiid trying to work on Landell. Landell cannot cover it. Nice fadeaway from Embiid, and that's going to get them back into the right conversation. Here comes Aldama with the step in triple. Memphis is starting to turn up here on the offensive end. You talk about the other platforms, and if they hear it, they mark you. All right, Tyrese Maxey with the triple. Right back at you, 58-55. Aldama gets the ball tipped. Crawford's out here sprinting for the ball. Here comes Quentin Grimes in transition. Grimes is going to go right at Coward and slam, and it's going to be missed, but he picks up the foul. Grimes wants the review. They're talking about possibly a goaltend as well as a foul. So we're going to see what transpires from here as well. Look at this. Joel Embiid throwing it off the glass, trying to go up for it and slam it down, and just gets rim stuffed essentially. Tyrese Maxey drilling the triple. Quentin Grimes with the bucket. The community guidelines might be due to me mentioning other platforms. So what we'll do is just not talk about what platform we're on, and when we finish up this stream, we'll do the second one on TikTok for the Lakers game as well, just to get it in. Jaren Jackson Jr. 1-on-1 kicks it over to Aldama. Aldama for three. It's good. The Grizzlies are having a really good shooting night so far, 61 to 56. Embiid fires it over to the left corner, miss jumper on the play, rebound by Aldama, and they are running. Wow, Coward is just having a great game. 15 points, 9 rebounds, 2 assists, a block, and just one turnover. He's having a really nice game so far. So we are going to see how everything fares out. Here comes Maxi with the high ball screen, that duo of him and Joel Embiid. Embiid looking for the triple. Standalone threes, no good. A little long. Rebound Aldama. And here come the Grizzlies once again. Almost halftime here in Memphis, Tennessee. Looking to get the ball down to Aldama, and it's a miscommunication stolen by Maxi. Maxi in transition, looking to get the ball down low, taking Aldama off the dribble, driving it down to Embiid, and Embiid powers it through. And that's going to be a foul and one for Joel Embiid and the Sixers. Thank you guys for all tuning in, all of my anglers out there. We're going to keep bringing content for you guys as much as we can to keep moving in the right direction. Okay, 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 okay. All right, so that's what we're going to do, guys. We're going to be able to go on TikTok for this next stream. It's going to be That's what we're going to do. We're going to finish out this whole thing here. Jake Jake Landell sitting in the corner. Jaren Jackson Jr. up top, between the legs, tween, kicks it to Landell in the corner. Landell a little short. Rebound, Maxi. Maxi is out and running. Tyrese Maxey with the ball, top of the key, playing with his food. Step back, Jack for three, laces it once again. And there is that high ball screen duo of Maxey and Embiid getting the ball over the Jaren Jackson, driving hard. Right hand floater is good. And the foul. That's going to stop the clock at 3:37. Going to be a nice pickup there by Mr. Jaren Jackson Jr., who's having a great start to the game. Thank you for all the help there, Nick. We're going to get this all taken care of. And the second is good for Jaren Jackson. And they take a 3-point lead here. Tyrese Maxey comes up the court, gives it to Joel Embiid. Embiid working on Landell in one-on-one. Fade away from the top of the free throw line is no good. Rebound, Aldama. Aldama looks to push. Gets the ball back to Cam Spencer. Cam Spencer gets the ball over to Wells. Wells to Landell. Cam Spencer probing. Throws up the floater halfway down and out, but he gets fouled on the play. We're going to be stopped here with 3:07 left. Wow, what a good start to this game so far. Back and forth, over and over and over again. First one is pure. Cam Spencer at the line, 65-61. Both teams in the bonus. Cam Spencer's second free throw is true, 66-61. Tyrese Maxey coming down the court. Maxey looking to get the ball to Paul George. Paul George up top kicks it to Grimes. Grimes, nice action here for the Sixers in the half court. Gets it back to George. George looking to work one-on-one. Step back Jack for three. No good. Over the back foul. Looks like it's going to be on the ground or on the floor. And Jaren Jackson's going to pick up that one. We got 2:48 left, 66-61, and we're going to take a quick break here. All right, we got a couple viewers in the chat. Thank you guys so much for tuning in so far tonight. right, all right, all right. How's everybody doing out there? We having a good night so far? I apologize for some of these technical difficulties, folks. We're gonna get everything taken care of. It might not be just for this game though, which is okay. We're gonna get this rolling. The only way to grow is to continue to post, right, and to continue to go live and talk with everybody and interact. I'd love to get some other people here on the pod as well. We got a nice new camera and we got some good equipment. All glory to God. So we're just gonna go over a couple things here, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. It's gonna be a lot of fun. And then if you guys need any updates, um, we are just about to tip off for Celtics Jazz over there in Utah, Salt Lake City. Boston's favored -8.5 for the game with an over under of 244.5. That's going to be on NBCS KJZZ. And then this one, of course, is a 61-66 game so far. We're going to go over some stats as well before we get into, or once we get over to the half. But so far, Memphis absolutely dominating the game across the board, especially in the team stats. Like the Grizzlies are 23 for 40 from the field, 57.5%. Three pointers are 9 for 16, which is 56%. They've got 18 assists with 24 rebounds, six of those offensive. Three blocks, and they do have eight turnovers, though, so that's going to be something to look for, and maybe a reason why this one's even still so close. Both teams shooting relatively well, um, but rebounds are a big thought process when it comes to who's going to win a basketball game, and so far Memphis dominating the boards. Thank you guys for hopping in. This has been a good little stream so far. We're keeping it even keel, having a good time, keeping our sound levels right. We got 2:48 left here in the first half of Grizzlies Sixers here on the doubleheader for tonight for the NBA. Oh my goodness. Why don't we turn down some of these lights just a smidge, huh? Just a smidge. Schmidgy, 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 schmidgy. All right, all right. So far, Jaren Jackson Jr. through the first 23 games has five 20-point games. In the last seven, he's got six. So just know he's starting to really turn it up here. Jaren Jackson Jr. to me, I think is going to be um, one of those real solid front runners for this team, especially for Memphis. They need a guy that can be a vocal leader and be that dog for this team because John Morant has been having a lot of problems with um, doing so. It seems, and that's going to put one more on the board for the Sixers. John Morant comes down the court and gets hacked right away. That's right. Yep. Just letting you guys know as viewers what's going on. I want to be transparent with you guys so that everybody knows what we got going on. Actually, what's going on? Many people are having this problem. And if it does happen again, you can just go, yeah, 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 no problem. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's no problem at all. We're gonna keep it. We're gonna keep it in the right realm. Everything's gonna be good. Nothing to worry about whatsoever. Hope everybody's having a good night so far. We got three in the chat so far. Sounds looking good. Everything's looking good. Um, we got a 62-67 game here in Memphis, Tennessee. Grizzlies lead so far. We got one more at the line. Let's lock in here. John Morant for his second free throw is good. 68-62. Here comes Grimes with a nice crossover, gets it back up to Embiid. Embiid not looking to shoot the ball right away. Maxey looking to probe, gets it back to Embiid. Embiid back up to Maxey, playing a little bit of Will Ferrell. Gets it back down to Embiid once again, and he gets hacked. He had three players on him, gets the foul, and they are in the bonus, so he's going to go shoot two at the free throw line. Yeah, that was like some Jackie Moon and Coffee Black right there. Oh, no, no, you take it, you take it. No, 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 give me the rock, give me the rock, give me the rock. I'll take it, I'll take it, I'll take it. Give me the rock, give me the rock. Oh, I got it, I got it. No, no, right back, right back, right back to you. And then he says, "S my C." Oh my gosh, I think everybody knows that reference. So you guys better know that reference for God's sakes. And Embiid drills the first free throw. Yeah, S my C. If you guys know, you know. If you know, you know. Will Ferrell, he's got a bunch of hilarious movies that I've always been fans of. We're just a little over an hour into the stream. Thanks for all my anglers popping into the chat and taking a look. We got a little bit of Tuesday night basketball as Embiid drills the second free throw. Whoops. God, you got to take me off the score bug here, man. Embiid's got 17 points on 6 for 12 with 4 assists, and here comes John Morant and company. Clock is ticking. John Morant gets it down low to Wells. Wells gets sent back by Joel Embiid, and Embiid's diving on the ground, and that ball is going to go out of bounds with 2:07 left. Everyone's doing okay. No one's hurt. Everyone gets right back off the field. Wow, Wells went to go punch that, and Embiid said, no, 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 giving his best Dikembe Mutombo. All right, here comes John Morant. High ball screen from Aldama. Flicks the ball, keeps that Aldama with the step back. He's shooting the ball, fading away off 1 foot from three. No good. Rebound Grimes. Here come the Sixers. Paul George in the corner for three. No good. Rebound, Jaren Jackson Jr., and they're looking to push. Here comes Coward. Coward coming straight down the lane. Gives it to Wells. Back up top to Aldama, and that ball is tipped, and here come the Sixers. Tyrese Maxey in transition gets it to Quentin Grimes, who drives hard and gets sent back by Jaren Jackson Jr., and they are running. Aldama throws it to Wells. Wells with the reverse layup, and it is good. What a play there by the Memphis Grizzlies. Quite the sequence, to say the least. 1:20 remaining here in the first half, and Paul George gets it to Maxey. Maxey has the high ball screen from Embiid. Embiid looking to square up for three, just off back iron. Rebound Memphis. Gets the ball down low to Jaren Jackson, and that is denied. Embiid says, "Get that out of here. Get that junk out of here," says Joel Embiid. Wow, what a block. What a high-scoring first half we got here. Here comes Wells. Wells probing, kicks it to a cutting Jaren Jackson Jr., and that's going to be stolen by Embiid. Embiid looking to get downhill. He's got a little bit of a fadeaway sort of foul merchant situation. Not sure what that was, but we got a 64-70 game. Embiid's 7'2", 300 plus, and he's falling over like a damn feather. I've never seen anybody fall to the court so hard in my life. I hope he's okay from falling on his own. I think that deserves one of these. Joel Embiid with 17 points on 6 for 13 from the field. He's got 4 assists and 2 blocks as well as he drains the first free throw. Guys, what a high-scoring first half. My goodness, for the first game of the night. My goodness, no Zach Edey, no Contavious Caldwell-Pope. Just not really a lot going for this Memphis team in the health department, but they're up 5 on this Embiid-led Sixers squad as Embiid rolls in the second. We got a 70-66 game. Here comes John Morant down the court. Picked up at half from Quentin Grimes. High ball screen from Jaren Jackson Jr. He's looking to get the ball back to him. John Morant taking it himself, kicking it to Jaren Jackson, has nothing, gets it to Maxey. Maxey in the open court with the layup. 2 points for the Sixers, and they're right back in it within 2. 25. 3 seconds between the shot and game clock. We've got ourselves a game here, folks. Here comes Coward, one-on-one, top of the screen with Maxey, looking to get a high ball screen here. The double comes from George, gets it to Aldama. Aldama back to Coward. Coward looks to Prove. He's fouled. The shot won't go, but he will go to the line with 6.5 remaining. 2-point game. What a nice drive there by Mr. Coward. Yeah, it does look like a redwood tree fallen. He is such a flopper. Every time I see that, I'm serious. I just want to. Are you kidding me? You guys are grown ass men. Coward at the line for the first, and it is pure. Hope everybody's having a good time so far. We got a couple viewers in the chat. All my anglers out there here on YouTube. We're here live as much as we can be as of recently. We're just trying to get some content out to you guys. We got 6.5 seconds left, 68-71 here in the first half of play. Coward up for his second free throw here. Cedric Coward having himself a game so far. He's got 16 points, looking to make it 17, and we got a technical foul on the Grizzlies. That's going to send Maxey to the line. Maxey drills the first free throw. Wow. And Embiid and John Morant kind of talking some smack going back and forth at midcourt. This is what we like to see. We got ourselves a game here, folks. 69-71 now, and we got Coward coming back to the line looking to get his 17th point of the game. He's 6 for 11 with 16 points, 9 boards, and 2 assists. He actually leads the entire team in rebounds as of now with the 9. The second's pure, and here come the Sixers. 6 seconds left. Here comes Maxey down the court. Step back three. Double pump three is good. It's good. He beats the buzzer, and John Morant throws up a half-court shot with 0.4 left and almost makes it. Wow. What a half, folks. 72-72. Oh, my goodness. It was a double clutch pump fake. Wells keeping his arms back behind him because he doesn't want to foul. And Maxey floats it in from downtown. And we got ourselves a 72-72 half here in Memphis, Tennessee. What a crazy game we got so far. And what a nice first half for the young buck over in Memphis, Mr. Cedric Coward. He's got averaging 13.5 points a game this year with 6.5 rebounds. He's got 17 points, 9 boards, 4 of those on the offensive end. He's been relatively efficient for this game so far, so we're liking what we're seeing output-wise out of him. Yeah, we definitely got ourselves a game. 72-72 here in the first half. We got super high scoring. Not a lot of defense being played. And I take that back, actually. There is a lot of defense being played, but better offense always beats better defense. Am I right, folks? All right, all right, all right. 72-72 here. We're just going to go over a little bit of stats here from the first half if you guys want to see what's been going down. For Memphis, like we said, Cedric Coward with 17 points, Jaren Jackson Jr. with 11, John Morant with 10, and your boy Jalen Wells has 7. Koloko with no shots on par, 10 minutes played, zeros across the board for him. And then Aldama with 11 points off the bench, which has been a nice boost for this Grizzlies offense. And then we go over to the Sixers. Tyrese Maxey is having a hell of a game. 18 minutes with 24 points. He's 9 for 10 from the field, 4 for 5 from downtown, 2 boards, 4 assists, and 2 steals with 0 turnovers. Tyrese Maxey, he's really come on in his career here. I mean, my goodness, he's averaging 30 a game this year, guys. 30.7 points per game and 6.5 assists. He's shooting 39% from 3. He's just really having a great year for this Sixers team. Joel Embiid with 19 points. Nick, thanks for hopping in. Good to see you, man. We're gonna get this other stream rolling up once we finish this one. Change the score bug, see if we can get back on the other platforms, but we're not going to talk about platforms themselves. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and write myself a note so that we don't mess it up. All right? We're going to put this out now so we don't have to worry about it, right? So let's just make a little notey on the loose leaf paper. Got to use loose leaf. Uh-oh, Nick's the number one fan in here today. We're gonna go no mention of the platform. Just so we got ourselves a note. We don't want to mess it up because I really want to get the TikTok side of things rolling as well. So that is what we're gonna do. Hope everybody's having a good time so far. So good. We got ourselves a game here, 72-72 here in the first half. We got some people in the chat. All of our levels are looking good, and we're just having a good time tonight. I'm just happy that everybody's tuned in. Um, we're going to be locked and loaded here for the rest of the evening. We've got this game coming up, and then we're going to call the Detroit Pistons coming into town in LA to take on Luca, LeBron, and the Lakers. So that should be a good game. I'm super excited to see how that pans out as well. But we are in a dogfight here in Memphis, Tennessee tonight. Shout out once again, Brendan Dunleavy, our guy from UW Whitewater. He's been having himself a fun night out there in Memphis, supporting his Grizzlies. We'll do another shout out here. I like to do these, and we're going to do this so that we can make a clip out of it too, because I want to get this over to our boy, Zach Stringen, the owner of Grip Deck. Grip Deck is fantastic. This has been just a forearm killer for me. It's really been able to work a lot going on with the forearms, as you guys can see. Super, super great. It's just really good for functionality, right? And it's been really good for grip strength and strengthening your fingertips, really getting yourself in the right direction with that. Um, and you can use the left. You got a separate one as well for the left side. Um, I catch myself sitting here just gripping these decks all the time. Pause. Um, they're the grip decks. It's been a lot of fun. Uh, get it, get it, get it. But yeah, man, the grip decks they've been a lot of fun, and it's just a good functionality piece. I recommend you go get them. Shout out once again, Zach Stringen. Go on Midnight Foundry on Etsy, and you guys can find yourself um, some grip decks because I highly recommend it. The other one to get is the Thumb Blaster. Gives yourself a great amount of grip strength for that thumb. It's strengthened my thumb a ton over the years, really giving myself a nice muscle here, strengthening out everything. And this is not an ad. This is just something that I really enjoy. You can use it in any way, and it just strengthens all of these joints and these muscles in your hands. And if you want good, strong hands and good, strong forearms, I recommend it, guys. But here we are once again. I hope everybody's having a good time. Nick is rocking and rolling. I really appreciate all the support, brother. We're going to get this rolling for our second game. I'm going to log off of this one. We're going to post this and get everything uploaded, and we'll hop right back in. Chris Pittner, hey, Nick, popping in. Have you seen Dunleavy at all at TV? No, I haven't. I have not seen Brendan yet. I've been kind of looking on the spots, but really appreciate you popping in here, Pitt. Good to hear from you, man. Everybody, shout out Chris Pittner, man. He's one of the goats of UW Whitewater, former play-by-play and color analyst for UW Whitewater Warhawk football and basketball. Um, just glad to see you in here, Chris. What a great guy he is, man. Thank you for all the support, Pitt. Yeah, we got once again 77 or 72-72 game here in Milwaukee, or excuse me, in Memphis, Tennessee, with our guy Brendan Dunleavy. He's rocking and rolling. One of my great friends from UW Whitewater. We were on Hawk Talk together on my first semester there at UW Whitewater. Able to do a little podcasting with him and getting some good ball knowledge off him. Very interesting individual. Thank you guys for all the support, hopping in and talking in the chat. Give you guys a little bit of a Thank you guys so much for all the support. We got ourselves a good half here so far. 72-72. Jaren Jackson Jr. is having kind of a lackluster first half. The um, looking at the Sixers themselves, they got to get something turned around here. They got a lot of star power on this team. Oh man, wrong pipe for the first sip of water, guys. What do we got here, Pitt? Just wanted to also say you guys did really good in the booth this year. Oh, you guys did great this season, man. All love to you, Chris Bittner. I really appreciate you, brother. Yeah, I mean, I learned from some of the best, man. I mean, we've had a lot of great announcers there at UW Whitewater with shout out Drew Best, shout out Nolan, shout out obviously Chris Pittner. I mean, you guys did such a great job and paved the way for some really good announcing to be made there, and it gets taken so seriously. And everybody who's gotten an opportunity to come in and call some football games, man, that's a real experience. Blessed to have been able to do all of that this year and get on ESPN Plus with the crew, and it is in good hands, folks. UW Whitewater football, their broadcasting team is going to be top notch for years and years to come. So bet on that. That is for sure. Just happy I had the opportunity, and I will be there for the spring semester, and I will be officially calling play-by-play for UW Whitewater basketball as well. So tune in for that. I will be sharing all those other platforms with you guys as well, so you guys can tune in and see how we are on the professional side of things outside of just our podcast here on the Angle. But once again, shout out to all the anglers for popping in the chat and enjoying this game, man. We got ourselves a 72-72 matchup here in Memphis, and a lot of star power, but a lot of people are out as well. You got Tyrese Maxey, Joel Embiid, and Paul George for the Sixers, and then Jaren Jackson Jr. and John Morant pretty much holding down the fort essentially, but getting a lot of help from Cedric Coward here. He's averaging 13 and a half a game. He's already got more than that, more than his season average in the half of play so far. Um, as a matter of fact, I don't want to do too much of editing with the screen here, but I don't want that flashing off my face constantly. So I'm going to try and change that. See if we can put the brightness down just a smidge. See if we can help out with this. Oops. Get a little bit of the brightness coming down. Yeah, that'll make it a little better. I don't want a bunch of stuff in my face going back and forth and making it look distorted. Who do you guys got in this game? 72-72. Cedric is out here balling, man. He's had a really efficient first half on 6 for 11. Um, Thanks to all my anglers for popping in the chat. Thank you guys for being live here on multiple platforms. We are calling a couple games here. Definitely tune in on YouTube and on TikTok as well. Thank you guys. All right, all right, all right. We are just coming to the end of the first half here. Detroit, by the way, is on a two-game losing streak. They lead the NBA in blocks per game. Um, but on the other side, which is 6.4 blocks per game, by the way, but on the other side, the LA Lakers actually allow the least blocks per game in 3.4. So that's going to be something to look at. The Detroit Pistons are 11-0 when Jalen Duren goes for over 20 points this year. That's been that's been a really cool situation. Once again, shout out Chris Pittner. Thanks for popping in the chat, brother. You have a good night, man. I appreciate you coming in and showing some support. Seriously, I really mean that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, haven't looked into either of those teams. Could go either way. Leaning Philly off of star power. I get that. Yeah, Paul George is actually having a really nice first quarter. They kind of got away from the hot hand, and that made for some interesting plays. I mean, I hate watching Embiid flop all over this court, man. I can't believe for a while there was a conversation between Embiid and Jokic, man. I can't. If anyone has, like, we're talking about Nikola Jokic, that's the best basketball player I've ever watched in my life, period. There's never been somebody better than him. I've never watched somebody score as easily as him. I've never watched somebody make the game look as easy as he does. I've never seen a big pass like that. I mean, come on, dude. He's a just the most gifted passer from the big man probably in the history of NBA basketball. Like across the board, I've never seen a guy who fills up a stat line so easily, so flawlessly, and it leads to victories too. I mean, we look at a guy like Russell Westbrook, for example, back when he was in his heyday, still continuing to put up triple doubles whenever he wants, essentially. But back when he was in his heyday in Oklahoma City, he was doing something similar, but from a different perspective. He was a very explosive player and kind of really demanded the ball for Jokic. God, he don't even need the ball in his hands. It's a beautiful thing. That Denver Nuggets team has really, really come on, and unfortunately now he's out for at least 4 weeks, which is it really sucks because now they're going to have to put him out of the MVP talk conversation, and I think Shea Gilgeous-Alexander is going to be in position to win his second in a row. And yes, that's me hating at this point. Like I'm a Clippers fan. I'm mad that they got rid of him. I think he's a great ball player, but he's also a foul merchant as well, and it's hard to watch. It's not good basketball. And we got a lot of good basketball being played in the NBA nowadays, but there's no defense and there's not really a lot going on that makes you want to watch really. So that's why we're coming at you guys with a different perspective, right? That's the whole point of the angle, right? We're taking different angles at different games for my anglers, you guys, so that you guys can enjoy a game a little bit differently on a different atmosphere. And this is also helping me kind of polish my craft on getting my play-by-play and commentary down. So whenever I decide to not decide, whenever I get the opportunity to call some higher level legitimate games, I'll be ready for it. That is that is a darn good coffee, folks. We're just over 325 here in the stream. Thank you guys all for tuning in and supporting the angle here live on YouTube. I'm the only one going Grizzlies because it's a bear. Bear fans at their finest. I love that though, Nick. I think that's fire, bro. And I like the idea. Don't worry, M Ham is here. You know, you never worry, right? When you have a friend like M Ham, you can't worry about it, man. She's gonna come and she's gonna go, but she's gonna be there when you need her. Thank you. Shout out Emily Hamill, one of the best people I've ever met. Thank you for always supporting and doing your thing, man. I really appreciate all the love and support from all my anglers out there. Can I get some W's in the chat? I'd love some W's in the chat. That'd be fantastic. Yeah, W's in the chat for M Ham. Don't hate on our Bear fans, Nick. No, 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 no hating. We did a Bears stream. All love, all love. So the Philadelphia 76ers this season, their point differential in the third quarter is minus 30.5. So we're going to be in for a third quarter here if I've ever seen one. And here we go. We are starting right away. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Ian the Wiki in the chat. So good to hear from you, my boy. That's my brother right there. Thanks for popping in. W's in the chat for Chris Pittner. And we are underway here in the second half now. Embiid with a step back J for three. Rims halfway in and out. Rebound cleared, and here comes Ja Morant in transition. Crossover on VJ Edgecombe goes right at Joel Embiid and scores the bucket, and we got ourselves our first points of the second half. Ja Morant getting downhill right away. Thank you guys all for tuning in, all my anglers out here. I appreciate you guys so much. We got Tyrese Maxey off the high ball screen. Maybe a little bit of a carry. George to Edgecombe. Edgecombe down low. Nothing there. Tyrese Maxey's got a heave one at the head of the horn, and it's no good. Cleared by Ja Morant. Thank you guys for tuning in. Like, share, subscribe, repost, do everything you guys can to make the channel grow. I mean, we got to do what we can, right? Might not just have to turn on the game. Oh, what is this now? I'm sorry. My chat's acting all weird. Let me see if I can get back in this now. I couldn't read the whole thing. There we go. We got the ball up top. 10:43 in counting here. Morant gets it over to Wells. Wells no good in the putback. Jam by oh my goodness. Cedric Coward bringing down the hammer. 76-72. Tyrese Maxey coming off the screen. That's going to be an off-ball foul, and it's going the other way. This is that thing that we were talking about, folks, with the, oh my goodness. Oh, right on your head. Get out of here. Here comes Jaren Jackson Jr. in the half-court set. Gets it down. Embiid playing great defense down low, and here comes Paul George clearing it. Paul George to VJ Edgecombe in transition. Edgecombe back over to Paul George, putting him in a blender here. He gets a high ball screen from Embiid. Pull up mid-range. Jack is short. Rebound. Memphis gets it over to Coward. Coward, Euro step in the lane, gets blocked, but it's a foul on Embiid, and that's going to bring Mr. Coward to the line. He's leading all scorers in this one so far. Yeah, I turned it on as well. I haven't watched a basketball game in about 12 years. Thanks for popping in, Crook. There we go. We got Colin in the chat. Shout out Colin Bresser, one of the best people on the planet. So good to see you in the chat, my brother. W's for Colin. W's for Colin. Give him a little applause. All right, what do we got? Muted the game because Nick does a lot better job. Man, see, that's what I'm talking about. Thank you guys for the love, man. Thank you for the love. We're gonna lock in for you guys here because we got people in here in the chat, so we're gonna get things rolling. Memphis, Coward at the line for his second free throw is good. 78-72. W's in the chat. Thank you guys for tuning in. We love the excitement here. VJ Edgecombe passes the ball into Tyrese Maxey. Maxey and company are in business. They're looking to get something going here in the second half. Tyrese Maxey running a little bit of a Steph Curry action coming off the bottom. Here comes Embiid one-on-one. Gets it to the cutting Thibault. And he scores. That's 2 for the Sixers, 78-76. Ja Morant getting downhill right away. Once again, they're answering back faster than I can even talk. My goodness, VJ Edgecombe coming back in transition, going to the rim and getting blocked. He said, get that out of here, said Jaren Jackson, smacking it across. No way, Jose. He said, not going to happen. Jaren Jackson. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, we got to get rolling here. Sorry for the lack of energy earlier, guys. We got a little bit of the coffee in us. We're doing our thing. We got everybody in the chat. Shout out Crook. Thanks for popping in. Colin Bresser, we love you, my guy. Paul George coming off the spin screen, looking for that corner pocket. Doesn't have it. VJ Edgecombe coming off the screen, getting it to Maxey. Maxey playing tag with Embiid. Embiid top of the key hesitation, and he is fouled. Once again, what do you know? The foul merchant is searching for it in this one. Sorry about the clock here, folks. We're going to get that straight up. 80-74 with 9:04 remaining here in the third quarter. The slaps are perfect. Thank you, Emily. I've been trying to get these right. Like, I want to make sure that I'm getting some sort of fun into this, right? Like, we got a couple things here. Embiid knocks in the free throw. We got a 75-80 game. This is our Coast to Coast Tuesday here on The Angle, on air with Nick Demas tonight, your host, as you know. Love the soundboard. It makes it better and funny. That's what I'm talking about, baby. We're gonna start incorporating that even more. Embiid drills the second free throw. And just so you guys know, Christian Coloco with the foul and a half-court lob. What a delivery across the court. Memphis puts up 2 right away with Coward. What a play. Maxey, high ball screen, kicks it over to Edgecombe. Edgecombe for 3. Short. Rebound, Memphis, and they're out and running. Here comes Ja Morant and company. Morant between. Has the high ball screen. He's putting him in a blender. Across a mid-range J is pure. Memphis really starting to put it on here in the second half. 84-76. Tyrese Maxey backing down on. Gets it over to Embiid. Embiid off the screen, up for it, and the foul. The strength by Embiid to put that one down. My goodness, he had defenders draped all over him. He's out here trying to just get this nice layup, hooking in transition and just putting it down. That's going to be 2 plus the harm, getting 3 the hard way, folks. All right. Thank you guys for hopping in the chat. So good to have you guys in here tonight. Hope everybody's tuning in. Like, share, subscribe, repost. Let's get this out here, get the word out so we can get some people here in the stream as Embiid knocks down the 3-point play the old fashioned way. 79 to 84. We got 8 minutes left here in the third quarter. Field goals this quarter for Memphis, 5 for 7. Field goals for Philly, 2 for 7. So look out for that. Excuse me, gets it over to Coward. Coward from Triple Land is good. Wow, he is having himself a game here, folks. Guys, make sure you like the stream. Definitely like the stream. Come on in here, guys. Thank you for supporting Colin. I really appreciate you, brother. Colin, we're going to give you a little bit of an applause there. A nice bucket and transition there for Philly. Gets it back down low. Kicks it to the corner for Wells. Wells. High release 3 is good. Wow, what a beautiful shot. That's one of those guys where you catch it here and you just shoot it right away. Just beautiful. Tyrese Maxey in the pick and roll game with Joel Embiid. Maxey fade away from the top of the key. Mid-range jack is pure. We got ourselves an 83 to 90 game. 7:16 left here in the third quarter, excuse me. Kicks it over to Wells once again. Same shot, different result this time around. And we got ourselves a foul. A little bit inaudacious there from Coward after having a nice game so far. They're going to take a quick break for a timeout so we can lock in here on the stream with you folks. We can see what we got going on here. Man, it's been such a good game so far. Yeah, Cedric Coward, he's got 26 points in 20 minutes, guys. 9 for 14 from the field and 2 for 3 from downtown, and we are back in action. That was not a timeout. They're fooling me here, trying to get me to mess up you guys. Tyrese Maxey in the one-on-one at the top of the key has a high ball screen from Embiid and is looking to get him on the block. Embiid, doubled by Landell, gets it down low. What a nice pass into the pocket. Beautiful play there offensively. Awesome. This just in from my technical producer from Minnesota, Nick. We are going to get more sounds on the board as well, so we're going to have a stream full of them. Cam Spencer with the runner, no good. Rebound Maxey, and they clear. Maxey with the step back. He wants it back right away. He's playing with his food. Gets it off the dribble. And a nice bucket. Wow, they're not going to call the offensive interference on the board. No offensive interference, and the Sixers are in business. I can't wait. It's only up from here, dude. Emily, I really appreciate you, man. Thanks for popping in. I'd like you to stay in as long as you'd like. That's for sure. Definitely like, share, subscribe, repost. Let's get the word out, guys. Let's get some... we got to have some anglers. Can I get some anglers in the chat? We got some anglers in here. Let's see if I can get... There we go. The angle. That's what we got, baby. All right, we got ourselves a stoppage in play. Let me get this clock right. It's going to be 6:02 here left on the clock. 6:02. We got an 87 to 90 game. 6 minutes left here in the third quarter, folks. We got ourselves a game indeed. Let's just go over a couple things. We were talking about Cedric Coward, man. Can't get rid of me that easily. As you No, we'll never get rid of M. Ham. That's just never going to happen. Yeah, Cedric Coward, 26 points, 5 offensive rebounds, 11 total, and 2 assists with just a turnover. He's having an extremely efficient game, guys, and that's what you like to see, especially when you've got a really banged up lineup. Tyrese Maxey with 26 and Joel Embiid with 24. Oh, and of course, another shout out. You got to get your coffee going. I know it's late, but I'm not going to sleep after this. If you guys want to tune in, we're hosting here on The Angle. It's going to be the Detroit Pistons traveling to the LA Lakers, and we're going to be covering that here live right after this as well. not everybody has been able to have such a nice supporting cast like I have. So very blessed and extremely thankful for everyone who's been able to contribute and help get this going. Um, I think we're moving in the right direction, and according to Emily, it's only up from here. So you know it's right, right? We are going to be on TikTok for this next platform. We've been having some community guideline issues that's been making things a little difficult, and it's because we think it's because I'm mentioning different platforms. So we're going to try to abide by all rules in its own so that we don't get kicked off the stream. But that has been a thing. It's been about a 50-50 gaming situation with TikTok, so we're making sure we're doing it the right way. We're going to get that rolling for you guys right after this. This game's going at a pretty good pace. We'll see how everything goes, but uh, yeah, we'll be bringing that to you guys on both platforms, and then we won't talk about it once it happens, right? We don't want that. Yeah, we got Ian Nowicki in here, man. So happy to hear you, Ian. But yeah, what do we got going on? What are you guys thinking for final score here? And you guys give me some suggestions. What do you guys want to see? You guys are who I'm here for, right? Like all of my anglers out there, we want to get everybody in the right realm. Um, yeah, I'd like to get some feedback on what you guys want to see and what you guys like and what you don't like. Um, there's no wrong answers, no wrong answers whatsoever. Hydrating with a little bit of water here, folks. Tyrese Maxey averaging 30.7 points per game, as well as, oh, here we go. We are back underway already. Aldama driving with a long stride and puts it down. And oh my goodness, a hard fall there on the play right on his elbow, but he gets up Aldama with the bucket. Wow, what a tough bucket. He just glides through the lane like a gazelle, man. He's got these long legs. Grimes at the top of the key. He's going to pull from downtown. No good. Offensive rebound on the play. Kicks it back out. Paul George spot up three is pure. Nothing but nylon there on the play. Kicking it back, getting on defense right away as the Sixers. Paul George keeping him in the fight. Aldama up top gets it to Jake Landell. Landell back to Aldama. Aldama probing, gets stolen. Jump pass by VJ Edgecombe. Back to Maxey. Back to Edgecombe. And Edgecombe slams it down. What a play there in transition. 2-on-1. Beauty taken to perfection there by the Sixers, and they're back in business. 92-92. Sixers have 7 points off turnovers in this one. Cam Spencer at the top of the key. And that's going to be an offensive foul on Jake Landell for a moving screen. That's something that we've been seeing a lot of more here in the NBA. These big men, they aren't getting set. We got ourselves a game here, guys. 92-92. It was 72-72, so we're in good shape in that regard. Tyrese Maxey coming up back down the court. We're going to take a couple seconds off here. Maxey in the half court set looks to get the ball over to George. George catch and shoot three. No good. Aldama with the rebound gets the ball over to Cam Spencer. Cam Spencer's looking to run the offense here in the half court set. Probing with Jake Landell. Gets the ball over to Small. Small back to Landell with the baby hook is pure. He's looking for a foul on the play. Not going to get it. 94-92 Memphis leads. Here comes Tyrese Maxey and company. Maxey probing in the lane, Euro step, beautiful move in the right hand. Floater is pure, 94-94. Right back at you, says Mr. Maxey. And we got a steal on the play by Grimes. Grimes goes up and just lays it in. What a play there, my goodness. We are back and forth here in Memphis, Tennessee. We got ourselves a 96-92 game. Quentin Grimes with the flame. And we got Jake Gonterman in the chat. Good to hear from you, my boy. Let's give Jake a little thanks for popping in, my friend. Thank you so much for all the support, all my anglers out there. Can we get some anglers in the chat? Can we get some W's for the anglers? We got some anglers in the chat having a good time. We got ourselves a 94-96 game here in Memphis, Tennessee. Oh, and trust me, we're still sipping on our. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. You already know, and we don't need the auto tune either. We don't need the auto tune. We got W's in the chat from Nick. We got W's in the chat from Ma. So glad to have you guys in here tonight. Yeah, you guys let me know, man. I'll start singing for y'all. I don't even care, man. You ask Carson Bartlett. I know he's not in here right now, but I used to serenade that man back when we were living on Bryden, man. Nobody will ever forget. We'd be down in the basement playing PS2, playing Madden '07 with Sean Alexander on the cover. You guys already know. Rocking with the Packers. My goodness, W's in the chat. Thank you so much. Nah, I'm not gonna listen to. I'm not. No, I'm not taking it from Ma. I need it. I need it from the fans. Mom's number one biggest fan. Always will be, right? She'll never will never have a bigger fan than her. So I need somebody else to give me some suggestions. Man, Bryden, that's what I'm talking about, Ian. You already know my boy. And Ian, you remember this too, bro. We'd be back down in that unfinished basement with the box TV in the corner, man. We had a little setup there playing Madden '07. And oh my gosh, I just started singing. When I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me. We would just be hanging out, having a good time, man. It was great, singing some Beatles. Um, just a great time, man. We had such a good time. I miss you, Ian. I hope everything's going well, bro. You're just around the corner. We got to get together for a lift. That boy Ian, man, that boy Ian's getting a little big on us. You know what I'm saying? He's a big boy. Ian, slow down, man. We don't need you getting too big on us. All right. Country roads take me home to a place. Oh man. Yeah, we got ourselves a game here, folks. 2-point game. Philly starting to show some strength here at the end of the third quarter. Ian, what we got in here, man? I remember I came home with you and Carson, Christian, Colin, Aaron, Bryce, all at my house playing Left 4 Dead. Yeah, yeah. We'd be in Ian's house without him there playing video games. that's that's how it goes, man. But not a lot of people had the opportunity to have um to really grow up in an environment like that, man. We had maybe, come on, guys, what, 15? 15 kids in the group that were all legit and tight and not little, you know, not little asses. You know what I'm saying? Not fun. He does remember those days. I know Colin does, man. Colin, I remember we wouldn't even, Colin, little secrets are coming out here, bro. I didn't even want to pull up, man, because I was like, bro, this dude Colin, he's trying to play me in Mortal Kombat, dog. I can't, I can't do it. By the way, bench production this season for the Memphis Grizzlies, 47.1 points per game, which is number one in the NBA. Give that to Cam Spencer, man. He's been out here hooping. Aldama from downtown, no good. That's going to fly out of bounds. It's going to stop the clock here with 3:38 to go. Sixers are in business up two. The good old days, Crook. That's right. That's right. Starting it up here, 37. Here comes Tyrese Maxey. Field goals this quarter, 9 for 12 for Philly, 7 for 9 for Memphis. Edgecombe looking to get Maxey the ball. It's so funny. Maxey runs around like he's Curry now because of the attention he's getting, averaging 30 a game. Looking to probe. He's got a man in the corner. Aldama playing great off-ball defense, and that is going to be blocked by Jake Landell. Smacks him off the head, rolls out of bounds. He's all mad, but hey, Sixer ball. And of course, we've all stayed connected. I mean, at the end of the day, that's a group of fellas that I don't think I'll ever stop talking to as long as you guys don't do each other dirty. All right, we got Pat. We got Spencer coming off the screen. What a nice left-handed layup! Oh my gosh, a Brendan Dunleavy spot. I just saw Brendan Dunleavy. Everybody in the chat, I just saw Brendan at the game. I just saw him behind the South Side basketball hoop. Here comes VJ Edgecombe with the floater. No good. Rebound. Gets it to Landell. Landell over to Spencer. Spencer over to Small. Small with the layup. Back out in front. I forgot to put the last two scores up. Sorry about that. 98-96. 2:35 here left in the third quarter. Sorry. Step back jack for Quentin Grimes is pure. Quentin Grimes having himself a nice second half here. Fun fact about the Celtics this year, JB's averaging the third most points per game in Celtics history. That is a fact. That is a fact. Hey, Chris Pitt, Yeah, he already knows. That's that Brendan Dunleavy shout out, man. I was waiting to get that. We're gonna have to clip this so we can put it in Hawk Talks chat, boys. I want to. That's so funny. I literally seen him. Oh my goodness, what a nice play there. So the full bench squad in currently for Memphis. Memphis tied now 2-11. I gotta mess with the score. VJ Edgecombe off the dribble. He's got Aldama. He's got a bit of a mismatch here. The switch onto Jaren Jackson. Now a double. Back over to Aldama. Aldama one-on-one with Edgecombe. Edgecombe taking him off the dribble, kicking it to the corner. Step back Jack is up and no good. Rebound Memphis, and they're out and running. Ooh, almost a carry there. Small gives it to Landell. Landell getting big down low. He's got to get out of the paint. He might pick up an offensive three. Here comes Spencer off the screen. Gets it down to Landell. Landell with a nice post hook, and that gets blocked off the backboard, and he gets it back and puts it down. It's going to be two for Landell, 98 to 100. 1:30 left here in this third quarter. They're going to call a quick timeout. Calling a quick timeout. And we're going to have a technical free throw for Tyrese. Mr. Maxey having some technical free throws come in. There it is. That was going to be a technical on Jake Landell. He's all mad because he didn't get his foul call. But thank you guys for tuning in the chat. W's in the chat. We got Chris Pitt, Nick McMahon, Ian, Crook. We got all the boys in here, man. Thank you guys all for tuning in. What about the up and down? They didn't call that. Yeah, you're not wrong. They're not gonna go there. Not gonna go there. All right, here we go. Here we go. Ball back in play. Tyrese Maxey coming down the court. Dribbling between his legs. Gets the ball over to Embiid. Embiid looking a little shaken up on the play. Quentin Grimes in the corner. Bounces off rim. No good. Here comes Jaren Jackson. Jaren Jackson with the little tween. Gets it over to Aldama. Aldama pass gets tipped by Grimes. Really, really good half-court defense here. Aldama with the off-balance floater. Grimes with the rebound. He's going to slow it up. They don't have numbers here in transition. Just under 55 seconds. Gets it to Maxey. Maxey probing, getting down low, dropping it off to the big man Embiid, and he gets blocked at the rim by Aldama. Misses the second chance bucket. Gets the offensive board, and he's going to want to reset. Back to the basket on Jackson Jr. Switches off, pump fakes, floats it up, no good. Tips it back in, and it's good. What a great offensive possession there. Really staying true with that play. Embiid with the rebound. That's going to put it to 101 to 100. 24 seconds remain. Thank you guys for hopping in the chat. Tip ball out of bounds. Got to stop the clock here. 101 to 100. 20.1 seconds left here. You've seen a nice little drop off. We've got. That is a fun fact, though, that because actually, as a matter of fact, let's get you guys tuned in with the Celtics score as well. Let's do that here right at the end of this quarter. Time's ticking. 16 seconds remain. Tyrese Maxey has the ball. 14 seconds on the clock. He is guarded by. He's guarded. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Maxey with the floater. Leaves it short. Gets his own board. Puts it back in. Oh, my goodness. Maxey. They pass the ball into Small. Small gets all the way down the court and is blocked. Wow. 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 103 to 100. End of the third quarter. We're heading to the fourth here in Memphis. Wow. What a finish to that. Wow. That was crazy. What a finish to that quarter. Crazy sequence there. Crazy sequence. Aldama is quietly having a nice game. Whoops. Let's take a look here. So Aldama here in 23 minutes. Aldama's got, 22 minutes. He's got 13 points and 6 boards. He's -9 on the court. Only 5 players for the Grizzlies are above in the plus and minus. 31 for Maxey, 26 for Embiid. Embiid just got like 8 rebounds on one possession. 26, 7, and 7 for Embiid. Yeah, but you are right about that. If Embiid came, man, if Embiid tried posting up against me, goes up with a post hook, get that out of here. Get that junk out of here. Embiid soft. I don't care. I'm sending that to the fifth row. It doesn't matter. Embiid ain't hanging with me. Y'all already know. John Morant's having himself a good game as well. Just keeping it relatively efficient, 16 points, 2 assists. We need to hear some crowd noise when you get excited like that. Yeah, you're not wrong. Yeah, if there's something going on, go, that's how we do it. What's going on, chat? What are you guys thinking? What do you guys wanna go over? We got a great game over there in Salt Lake City, Utah, as the 19-12 Boston Celtics are traveling to Salt Lake City to play the 12-19 Utah Jazz. Um, the Celtics, I mean, Jalen Brown, we've talked about Jalen Brown this year, like Ian put in the chat. Jalen Brown's averaging 29 points a game, man. Well, 29.7, which is essentially 30 points a game. Um, he's having a great year. I just hate talking about Boston because I've always hated Boston, but um, you know that Ian. Ian already knows, but I mean, come on, guys. He's having the best season of his career. At the end of the day, especially points per game wise, he's never done this much. Never really had this much of a role with the team, considering he's been side side with Jason Tatum most of his career. But it's really cool to see. It's really cool to see Jalen Brown get his opportunity to be the number one option for a team. But um, you can imagine they're going to be quite the well-oiled machine once he gets back. And there was a possibility I've heard that he could be back for playoffs. Um, I don't think that's going to happen. Jason Tatum, are you doing that second game tonight? I am doing that second game tonight. I got my coffee rolling here, pops. Um, the coffee's rolling. It's a little cinnamon latte situation from Scooters. And we got Luka Doncic, LeBron James, and the Lakers who are going to be hosting the Pistons next. So look for Cade Cunningham to get going. You just wait till Tatum. No, that's what I'm saying. Ian, you're 100% right, bro. The Celtics, man, they're 19-12 without Tatum. And here we go. Start of the fourth quarter. Here we go. John Morant with a beautiful layup. That's a really great way to start the fourth here. If you are Memphis, 102 to 103. 3-point field goals are about the same, but bench production for the Grizzlies once again. VJ Edgecombe coming off the screen, looking to probe, get down into the paint, gets 2 feet down. Quentin Grimes, corner three, is good. Thank you, chat, for tuning in. We got John Moran off the top of the screen. Between, kicks it to the corner to Jaren Jackson Jr. Jaren Jackson looking to take and beat off the dribble. Left hand floater's no good. Rebound cleared by the Sixers, and they're out and running. Yeah, so he was supposed to be out all year, but apparently he could be back for a playoff push. That's going to be a 2-pointer for. Oh, never mind. It is a three for Embiid. That's going to be three more on the board for the Sixers off a nice pass. John Morant off the dribble, no good on the floater. That's going to bring him to the line for 2 free throws. Let's see what we got in here. Yeah, we're not sure. I've seen that Tatum. They might change that to a two. Yeah, they're going to change that to a two. I'm going to adjust that now. Definitely a 2-point field goal. But yeah, no. So I heard that he could have a chance. I don't remember if it was playoffs or if it was a finals run. If they made it to the finals, he could be back. Um, but he's pushing to come back, man. So I don't know. I'd like to see him back. I think the league's better with him in. I'm glad you don't have to work tomorrow. What's the second game? Lakers and who? The Lakers are hosting the Detroit Pistons. Pop. That's what's going on in the second game. Yeah, we're burning a little PTO here, guys. At the end of the year, we got to get rid of it somehow, right? So we got a random Wednesday off, and we're gonna check the slate for games tomorrow. Um, Let me know if you guys want me to call a game for you guys tomorrow. We got a lot going on. MSG, we got Spurs Knicks. We got a great game there. Embiid, no good. Yeah, you know what? We might have to call a game tomorrow too. I don't know. We'll see. And I didn't even start the timer. Sorry, folks. Ja Morant off the dribble with the left is so pure. Wow, what a play. Ja Morant with the bucket. We got a 106-108 game. Quentin Grimes off the top of the screen gives it to Embiid. Embiid gets his man up in the air, pump fakes. So foul merchant once again gets to the free throw line. Guys, imagine being 7'2" and foul baiting though. Like imagine that, bro. Put your back to the basket, back somebody down, do a baby hook, and show somebody you got some bag. Like this is all he does. Oh, bro, what are you doing? What are you doing, Embiid? I That is so frustrating to watch. Embiid's first free throw is pure. Well, at least he's a good free throw shooter. He could be Shaq. That's not fun. Shout out Shaquille O'Neal. Thanks all my anglers for hopping in the chat. We got Ian with a quick comment. Yeah, what's the turnaround this year for the Pistons, man? 24-8. Yeah, man, I'm really liking what Cade Cunningham, Jalen Duren, all those cats are doing over there. They're having a great season. And it's just good to see the Pistons back and good at basketball once again, you know. The second free throw was good to go. We got an air ball there from oh my goodness, and we got a cleanup on aisle 4 and nothing to show for it either. Here comes Embiid. Embiid in the half court, looking to go one-on-one, touches the paint, comes back out, gets the ball back up top to Jared McCain. McCain over to Embiid. Embiid, same spot, different result. Long rebound. VJ Edgecombe with the ball. 9:33 left. VJ Edgecombe calling for it, clearing it out. He wants an ISO. He wants to get Embiid one-on-one down low. Wow, Ja Morant coming off of the top, off the top floor there. Everybody's flying all over the ball. And we got people on the ground crying and puffing and huffing. What we got down here? I met you through the Grassy raid. I came back. What's going on, dude? Here for the support. Wow, Cam. Wow, you came back, man. So good to hear from you, brother. Yeah, Cam's back in the chat. W's for Cam, man. Let's give him a round of applause coming back in here, Cam. I appreciate you coming in to support, man. We're just covering some NBA basketball. Quentin Grimes, corner 3, no good. Here comes Ja Morant and company back out in action. 110-106 here. Wow, thanks so much for popping back in, man. So cool to see Cam, one of our new subscribers. Here comes Ja Morant. Mid-range J is pure. All right, we got ourselves a game here. 108-110, a little over 9 minutes remain. With some reports speculating potential return early. That's right, for Jason Tatum. Great reporting. I got to get Ian here on the chat, man. We're going to get him on a podcast soon. VJ Edgecombe touching the paint. And just an errant pass there from Joel Embiid, trying to get it over to his man quick to catch somebody off guard, throws it out of bounds. And the Grizz are in business, guys. And mind you, half of the roster for Memphis is hurt. Half the roster. Good amount of people are out for the Sixers too, but not as many starters. Once again, Dubs in the chat for Cam, man. Appreciate you coming back in, my brother. So good to hear from you. Back to Aldama. Aldama back up top. Gets it to Morant. Morant one-on-one, top of the key, looking to hesitate with the left and the foul. Ja Morant, once again, he's unconscious tonight. He is getting to wherever he wants in the paint, and this is fantastic. Ja Morant having a great night. Cam, a lot of Raiders never come back, which is sad, but I like your vibes. By the way, my two teams are the Bucks and the Wizards. All right, my brother. Well, I'm gonna have to call a game for you, bro. So tomorrow is Bucks Wizards. Uh-oh. They play tomorrow, 7-24. Wizards traveling to Milwaukee, play the 14-19 Bucks. Maybe we'll have to get on here and call that game. Mr. Cam, man, I really appreciate you, brother. How about you guys just keep liking and sharing? Let's get the channel some love here, man. I'd like to get some new viewership, get some people in here who don't know about the angle. And anyone in the chat right now, you're all considered anglers from here on out, man. You guys are the supporters of this. None of this would be happening if it weren't for you guys tuning in. So we got VJ Edgecombe coming in with a nice layup, A good strong try, but he just can't get it to go. Quentin Grimes, top of the key, looks to get the ball back to Paul George. Paul George loses Aldama with the crossover, kicks it to the corner, and Edgecombe just can't get it to go. Offensive rebound, Quentin Grimes. We got bodies all over the floor here, just under 8 minutes. Paul George, top of the key, between, step back, crossover, behind the back, mid-range J is long. Memphis clears. Here comes John Moran in transition. Hop step. Throws it up high. We got bodies flying all over. Coming back in transition. VJ Edgecombe going up with it hard. And the bucket. Wow. Rookie on rookie. VJ Edgecombe on. Oh, excuse me. Wrong score there. My fault. 112. It's one. Oh, whoops. 112 to 111. Oh, my goodness. Ball trails out of bounds. And it's going to be a turnover. Holy cow, folks. We had a crazy block down this way. We got people flying all over the basketball court in this game. Wow. VJ Edgecombe, man, he has really come on strong. This is so cool to see. You got Aldama, Jackson, Koloko, Coward, and Morant in for the Grizz. For the Sixers, we got George, Edgecombe, Grimes, Bona, and McCain. What are the odds of that? My guy, Ruxin34, loves Yu-Gi-Oh! And basketball. I'll send him your way. He has a channel, Ruxin Sports. Maybe you can get some traction going for you. Man, that would be awesome. And as a matter of fact, let me do this. This is how we do it, guys. This is the groundwork that we do here, man. We're going to go on an empty loose leaf paper. We got the pen out. Ruxin34, man. We're going to write him down. We're going to go give him a sub. Ruxin34, man. Small creators got to get with other small creators so we can get bigger, right? That's what we got to do. So, and if he likes basketball, then he definitely is going to be coming to the right place, because once the football season ends, we're going to be a little bit more locked in on the play-by-play and color commentating for the NBA as well. Forgot to stop the clock there. Let me double-check, make sure we're on the right realm here. 7:22. Yeah, Cam, appreciate you coming in here, man, into the chat and showing love, man. It really does mean a lot. So cool to see everybody popping in, and we got a good amount of following in here. All my anglers, let's give you a little applause for popping in and being so cool in the chat. Let me know what you guys think about the score bug and how everything looks aesthetically, and then what I can do to make it better. Right? Like let's just do what we can to make this better overall. Quick check-in on the Celtics game. Celtics trail 59-64 at the half against Utah. We got ourselves a good game over there as well. Jaylen Brown with 10 points on 3 for 10 from the field, having a bit of a struggle. Luka Garza off the bench with 11 points. Shout out Emily Hamill, our Iowa boys, man. Luka Garza, he's an absolute beast. Keontae George with 23, Lauri Markkanen with 12, leading the way for the Jazz. Super cool, super cool. And just so everybody remembers on the side, oh, by the way, I didn't show you, but I got Ruxin 3 on here. We're gonna get these guys rolling, man. That's a lot of fun. I appreciate you for doing some groundwork for me, Cam. We're gonna get a following, whether it's one person at a time, guys. I'm gonna be on here. I got some equipment now, so we're gonna be rocking and rolling. But I hope you guys are having a good night so far. I mean, it's just getting started. 9:10. We got another great game coming up next at 9:30. All right. So tonight's headlines, we got the big three of Maxey, George, and Embiid for 74 points. Coward's been fearless. He's got his 6th double-double of the season, and John Morant with 27 points. We are back in action. Here comes Paul George and company. Gets it over to VJ Edgecombe. Edgecombe looking to take Morant. Morant pulls the chair from him. Edgecombe kicks it back out. We almost got an offensive 3 seconds. Edgecombe looking to probe. Step back jack on Aldama's no good. Cleared by the Grizzlies. And here comes Coward. Coward in transition throws it down. Coward coming through the lane with another bucket for the Grizz. Wow. What a bucket for. Oh my goodness. Coward just flew. We just watched a man fly. Here comes Maxey kicking it down low. And we got a hard foul down low on Jake Landell. That's going to be sending the Sixers to the line here. Awesome. 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 We're getting some comments here on that stuff too. Let me just double check here, make sure everything's looking good. Cedric Cowers got 28 points on 10 for 15 from the field. He said multi-moderator and helper and many YouTubers. I see your box score and coloring the timeout counter and the clock box are placed very well. I like in the right. I appreciate that, man. Ruxin 34 is Yu-Gi-Oh! Ruxin Sports is his sports channel. Okay, awesome. Ruxin Sports. Okay. And the second free throw is good as the Sixers take a 1-point lead. John Morant kicks it down to Wells, blocked by Edgecombe. Edgecombe with the block. He's looking to move in transition. Coming down court, kicks it to Grimes. Grimes to the trailer. Paul George for three. No good. That's tipped out of bounds, and that's going to be Memphis ball. 114 to 113. Nice pass down there by John Morant to get that open, but Edgecombe has been flying all over the court today, guys. This has been so fun to watch. We got 6:16 left here. Make sure that we're giving you guys all the right information here. Aldama looking to get the ball. The Jaren Jackson matched up on Paul George. Cannot. Spencer throws the ball over to Wells. Tipped by Maxey, but off of Wells. Sixers ball, folks. VJ Edgecombe walking it up the court as slow as he can, taking his time. High ball screen from Maxey, getting Wells matched up on him. And he got the matchup he wanted there. Maxey with the ball. He's got Spencer on him. The double comes, kick ball. It's going to stop the clock here with 5:51. But once again, W in the chat for Cam, man. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for coming in and giving some good insight and being positive, spreading good vibes and everything. It's a great thing. So I appreciate you, Cam. Quentin Grimes off the dribble, looking to take Jaren Jackson. He has Paul George back door with a nice little layup. Paul George 5 years ago was throwing that down. Cam Spencer looking to get to Aldama. Aldama over to Wells. Wells looking to probe. Gets down low. Kicks it out to Landell. Landell. Jackson. Corner three. No good. Rebound Grimes. Tyrese Maxey matched up on top of the key with Aldama. Didn't start the clock yet. Sorry about that, guys. VJ Edgecombe, corner three is pure. Backdoor cut by Wells and the slam. Wow, right back down the court with a quick bucket. Aldama with the assist. Just under 5 minutes left in the game. W's in the chat from Nick. Thank you so much, guys. Here comes Tyrese Maxey, matched up one-on-one, top of the key with Wells, dribbling between his legs, lulling his defender to sleep, looks to get around Cam Spencer. He does, kicks it to Edgecombe. Edgecombe, top of the key three is good. VJ Edgecombe with another triple, top of the key, looking like an all-star in this game. Here comes Cam Spencer back the other way. We got a fast-paced game here, and we got a foul on the other end on Tyrese Maxey. Tyrese Maxey fouls Wells. Edgecombe's got 17 points here, guys. This has been really, really good. What they like to do is they like to lull the defender to sleep. So they like having Tyrese Maxey at the top of the key, and then they'll line everybody up on the baseline, corner, outside block, 4 on the bottom baseline. Let him go to work. It's worked so nice, and he's one of the best isolation players in all of basketball. So it's really cool to see. W in the chat for the 100 people who joined before me. I'm just the new soldier in the platoon. Hey, that's right, my brother. Hey, I'm not sure if you served either, if that's something that you did. If you did, thank you for your service, my friend. We got a couple vets in the chat, including myself. Go Navy, baby. We got Brendan Dunleavy talking in the Hawk Talk chat, of course. But yeah, no, I really appreciate you guys coming in, man. This has been such a good stream so far. And we're going to get this back up. Like I said, we're going to do the TikTok and YouTube stream after this, but we're just not going to mention the streaming platforms because I think that's why we got taken down on TikTok. So we'll get that back up in no time for you guys, just so that we can make sure that everybody's on the right page, right? Your grandpa did. Well, make sure you thank him for our service if he's still here with us, man. That's so awesome. We love that. I got my grandma left. She's Grandma Jan. She's 89 years old, man. She's the best, dude. She's so cool. She was married to a veteran who was in the military. My grandfather, he served in the Navy as well. So we love our veterans around here and all our service members. We applaud all of you guys along with all of our first responders and uh, law enforcement as well. So we really appreciate all of the hard work that those heroes do, man. Awesome, awesome. Yeah, we got ourselves a 7 point game here with just under 5 minutes left. How's everybody doing? Crook, I see you still in the chat, man. You still active? Yep, there he is. There's a little smiley face from him. Let's give him a little cheer here. I got to clear the throat a little bit. I'm getting a little dry. But yeah, once again, we've got a 420 game, 7 point game. We got 2 timeouts and 3 timeouts left here. Let's make sure we adjust that for everybody. So we got, let's double check here. What up, Crook? My new fam. Stream setup looks good, by the way. Thank you, my boy. Yeah, Cam, you can Cam hook up with Crook. That's my guy, Colin, man. He's a great dude. He's actually a barber. Let's do a quick shout out. Let's do a shout out because this is how we keep everybody in here, man. Shout out to Lux Cuts in Beloit, Wisconsin. Colin Bresser, man. Colin is my barber. You guys see this fade? Come on now. You guys see this cut? He keeps me nice and crispy. Take the pick. Come on now. You guys see it? This is what he does, man. He gets me right. He gets me right, man. You can't complain about having one of the best barbers in the whole state, to be fair. So Lux Cuts, Beloit, Wisconsin. Go check it out, man. They got Instagram, Facebook, all the jazz, man. They're some of the best barbers in the area, man. Go check them out. Lux Lux. Shout out to my boys. All right, so it looks like they're going to change that foul. Oh, no problem at all, Colin, bro. I will literally shout you guys out every single stream. I do not care, man. That's how we got to do it. All right, clock starts. Ja Morant, top of your screen, guarded by VJ Edgecombe, looks to get downhill, is fouled and one. Ja Morant is unconscious here. It's so hard to guard moving somebody going to their left but floating it up with their right. That is such a hard thing to do, man. And that's going to bring him right back in the game. 117 to 122. I moderate for a barber in Texas. I live in Washington County, man. That's so cool, man. We got some family down in Texas as well. My fiance. That's so cool, man. All right, 118. Let's get this clock rolling. Sorry, guys. 118, 122, 411 remaining. VJ Edgecombe, top of the key. Taking it downhill, getting to the rack. VJ Edgecombe with the bucket. Wow, he's been so good inside the lane tonight, guys. Ja Morant, top of the key, has a high ball screen from Aldama. Gets the lob down to Aldama and scores. What a beautiful pass. Ja Morant, guys, he is doing his thing. VJ Edgecombe with 19 points in this game with 10 in the fourth quarter. They're having him take the ball up the court now, guys. They're bringing the double. Gives it to Maxey. Maxey's probing. Fadeaway J is no good. Rebound, Jaren Jackson Jr. and Ja Morant clears. Yeah, dude, Texas has the best people, man. They really do. John Morant, top of the key, gives it over to Jaren Jackson, looking to probe on Embiid, and Embiid gets called for a quick reach-in foul. We got just over 3 minutes left in this one, guys. This is getting tight. We got 2 fouls left now. Now Memphis is going to be in the bonus. That's going to be 2 free throws for yeah, Lux Cuts in Beloit, Wisconsin, my boy. Um, it's the south border of Wisconsin. We're in southern Wisconsin, right on the border of northern Illinois. Um, man, dude, that's the best. Carson, thank you for hopping in the chat, my boy. Rockford actually has the best people. Jaren Jackson misses the free throw. I didn't mean to do that. Sorry. Jaren Jackson misses the free throw. It's 121, 124. VJ Edgecombe with the crossover, getting down low. Oh my goodness, I thought he was going to slam it. Joel Embiid misses the 1-footer. VJ Edgecombe gets it back, gets it over to Maxey. Maxey sidestep, no good. Another tough bucket cleared by Jaren Jackson. And here comes Ja Morant and company. Just under 3 minutes. Ja Morant, step back three, just grazes the front rim. Paul George clears the rebound. And here he comes, all alone, guarded by Aldama. Paul George looking to probe, slowing it down a little bit. He has Coward on him, backing him down. All right, they're going to reset. Top of the key. Tyrese Maxey, high ball screen from Embiid. The step back, and they're going to call an offensive foul. And I'm a little surprised by that. I thought that was a bit of a flop and kind of a tie-up, but we are coming to the end of this game here, folks. 2:34 left, 3-point game. We got the chat going on, man. Let's give an applause for my guys in the chat. Thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate all the support, everybody. Everybody keep rolling in the chat. Let's get W's in the chat for everybody popping in. We got some new fans. Cam in the chat. We got Crook, Carson. Everybody's in here, man. It's a great time. All right, clock is running. 2:28 left. Ja Morant, top of the key. Hesitates, gets by Embiid, pump steps, can't get it back up, has to kick it out. Top of the key three, no good. Sixers clear. Here comes Tyrese Maxey, guys. Just over 2 minutes left. Maxey has Wells on him at the top of the key. He's fouled after he turns on the Jets, and here comes Tyrese Maxey to the line with 2:06 left. And we got Ian in here. Can't forget about Ian, man. Look at everybody in here. This is so cool, guys. I hope you're having a good time. We got an even better game coming up next. We got the Detroit Pistons traveling to the LA Lakers to take on LeBron, Luka, and company. This is going to be a good matchup, man. You won't want to miss it. Well, I'm in the Tom Grassi's membership Discord, and a lot of Wisconsinites in there, and he has a self-promotion section. Crook, I'm going to put you in there. The private Discord has about 5K members. That right there, guys, is what I'm talking about. That's called networking. That's how we get shout-outs into comments, into fruition, all right? This is what I love to see, man. I'm so happy that you guys are supporting each other, supporting me, and having a good time, man. That's what this is all about. Maxey misses the second free throw. And a second chance for Philly. Paul George backing him down, looking to kick it out. Edgecombe for three is good. VJ Edgecombe, pure from downtown. Gets it up top to Jaren Jackson. Jackson looking to probe. Gets down into the paint. He has nothing. Forces up a shot and the foul. Jaren Jackson Jr. saying, not today, Memphis. Not today, Philly. I'm coming back here and I'm scoring at will. Wow. What a play. Second chance points, offensive rebounds in a tight game like this, guys. That is what's going to kill you. That is what is going to kill you. Jaren Jackson's free throw is good. 124, 128. VJ Edgecombe will handle. VJ Edgecombe, top of the key. High ball screen from Tyrese. Edgecombe right to the bucket, and he's blocked. Wells in transition. He has no numbers. He's going to slow it up. Gets it back to top of the key. Ja Morant controls it. Euro step floater in the lane over Embiid is pure. And here comes Memphis, 2-point game, 1:16 left. Tyrese Maxey looking to get down low. Pop from mid-range is long and strong. He's got nothing there. 32 points for Ja Morant, 16 here in the fourth quarter. Just over a minute, Ja Morant. Floater. It's good. The floater's good. Oh my goodness. And they're going to burn another timeout. The Sixers. Oh my goodness, guys. We got ourselves a game here. Ja Morant, guys. This is classic Ja right here, guys. Also, Ruxin has a self-promotion, so your sports channel is going to get linked in there as well. Matt Cam, I really appreciate you, bro. I'm going to get in on there. I'm going to go get Ruxin a sub, and we're going to get some things really rolling on this, man. I really appreciate it. I seriously do. Ja's going to get this dub, man. This is crazy. What a comeback by Memphis. That's what I'm saying, guys. We got ourselves a game. 128 to 128, 59 seconds remain. Guys, we've been having such a good time on these streams, haven't we? All these games have been good. We're talking the Packers-Ravens game. It was great through three quarters. It was 24 to 27 at one point, right? And then obviously the rest is history. They ended up losing 41-24, but and then we had the Bears game on Sunday Night Football against the Niners, finishing that one off in a 38-42 victory, and actually a score I called, thankfully, and I got those on the receipts. Um, yeah, man, this is a lot of fun, man. We've had a really great time. I feel like most of these streams have been pretty packed with good games, and we're trying to keep the scoreboard up as well as we can. Nothing but good vibes, man. This is what we got to do, guys. You know what? Let's get some applause for you guys again once again. All right, the fourth quarter is 25-28. The Grizzlies own this quarter by 3 points. All right, the Coast to Coast Tuesday here on the Angle with your host Nick Demas. We are here play by play, finishing this one out. Ja Morant had 7 in the first, 3 in the second, 6 in the third, and has 18 fourth quarter points. Here we go. VJ Edgecombe trying to get the ball in bounds. Gets it back to Maxey. The clock starts. Embiid on the block. Jackson covering, kicks it to the corner. Corner three ball from George is no good. Aldama tries to rip down the rebound. He can't do it. And it looks like Jaren Jackson Jr. is the one who falls on it. 46 seconds remain. And I'm not sure what the call on the play is. Are they going to call a foul or are they going to call a jump ball? Let's see here. I truly believe that the Ravens-Bills game, Bills will win game of the year with Niners and Bears coming up. Yeah. That was a great game. Well, the Bears have had a couple of, as Tom Grassi would say, this game is on all the drugs. The facts, of course. This game is on all the drugs, and we've got a jump ball with Jaren Jackson Jr. and VJ Edgecombe on the Memphis side, or on the Sixers side of the basket with 46 seconds left, a tie game, 128 apiece. Coast to Coast Tuesday here on The Angle. All my anglers in the chat. Oh my goodness, Ja Morant can't stay up on his 2 feet hustling so hard, and that's going to take 3 seconds off the clock and 14 seconds on the shot clock for Memphis, or sorry, for the Sixers here. Yeah, but I feel like the Bears have been giving us a game of the year every other week. Are we honorable mention? Honorable mention has to be Cincinnati and Chicago, right, guys? You guys remember that game? My God. I mean, kind of, that was a crazy game. The sniffle was perfectly timed, was it? I hope it didn't come up bad or whatever. I'm going to have to blow my nose after this one, folks. But yeah, so what the plan is, let's see, actually, as a matter of fact, we're going to have to come in a little late. Yeah, so the plan is as soon as this is over, we're going to end this stream, okay? We're going to end this one, but we're going to restart right away in with a new one with a new score bug for Detroit and LA. So everybody who's in here right now, I'd love to see you guys in for this next stream. We're just going to try and reset it because we want to get that TikTok live back up, okay? So that's going to be the goal. It would be so awesome if we could get you guys back in here too, just to at least to see how the first quarter goes with this game. I'd love to have you guys in here tuning in for some more. But what do you guys got here? We got a 43-second game left. What are you guys thinking? Who are you taking? Are we taking Sixers or Memphis? Let's get in the chat here. Let's load this chat up, get some conversations going. Are we taking Memphis or are we taking the Sixers? Are we going to get a classic Paul George game winner, or are we going to get, are we going to get Ja Morant to take over here in the final minute? Rams Hawks would get a shout as well. Yeah. Rams Seahawks. 100%. Thank you for popping in the chat, Pittner, man. It's so good to hear from you, man. Right now, it's under review. They're talking about if Ja Morant had Sixers channel. Sixers channel has that Allen Iverson. Oh my gosh, that's a compliment right here, bro. Don't make me get out. Don't make me get out the crossover, bro. Here. We have pants on. They're just see-through. Oh, that's what I'm talking about, man. You can't hang with that. Nobody's hanging with that crossover. And anybody who knows, hey, shooters shoot. You see the skin? You see the skin tone? Shooters shoot. But I'll still put the ball on the deck, man. All right, we got Sixers on one side. We got Ja Morant. Yeah, we're thinking Memphis on one side, Sixers on the other, man. Bill Kennedy with the call. After reviewing the play, the call was correct due to the fact that there was no illegal contact. It's Philadelphia ball at midcourt with 14 seconds left on the clock, guys. We're keeping everybody in. Yes, I know. Bill Kennedy is hilarious. If you guys don't love Bill Kennedy, man, you're crazy. One of the better refs in all of sports. All right. 44 seconds remain, folks. Coming up next on Peacock and here on The Angle, I take Nick's angle. Yeah, okay. Come on, Cars. All right. Edgecombe gets it into Embiid, looking to get the ball to Maxey downhill, and there's another timeout. Is this a timeout here? They're trying to reset the clock. Man, I miss getting out there and playing ball with you boys, man. It's just tough. Our bodies are starting to... I know we're young in retrospect, but man, does it hurt a day after a long hoop sesh. Carson, that was a really funny joke. Man, I'm a little 1990s Piston game throwing a punch. He's even... No, it's not. It's not, bro. Come on. Like, let's brawl. Let's get down a bit, man. I'd clamp Carson so it equals out. Nah, man. See, now we got it going. Come on. Keep it going in the chat, man. Y'all are fun. 12 seconds on the play clock. We got 42.6 seconds remain. All right. This is taking forever here. Everybody's complaining and arguing. We got a tie game here with 42 seconds left. Everybody's crying. We only got one timeout apiece too. I gotta fix that. One timeout apiece. Everybody's still crying. Bill Kennedy's trying to get everybody back out on the court here. Nick Nurse looks like he's about to have a mental breakdown, or maybe he has to poop. I don't know. All right, here we go. Tyrese Maxey, top of the key. Maxey gets it to Embiid. Embiid, the long two, no good. Tipped out by Grimes, and here comes Ja Morant. 28 seconds on the clock. There's no 2-for-1 opportunity. Here we go. Ja Morant lulling him to sleep as Quentin Grimes, top of the key, calling for the ISO. He wants the screen up top. He wants a double screen from the left. He's got Embiid on him, takes Embiid to the paint. Step back on Grimes. Kicks it out to Wells. Wells, no good. Rebound. Gets it to Aldama. Aldama, no good. And we are going to overtime. We are going to overtime here. End of regulation. Oh my goodness, guys. This is so great. This is exactly what we needed. We're heading to overtime now, folks. This is going to be real quick too, and then we're going to be able to end this and get right over to Lakers and Detroit. So don't worry. We're going to get everything that you guys need. Let's just take a look. Make sure that tip hasn't started just yet. No tip off just yet. You're all grown ass men. It's not the same. Exactly. Ian, I like where your head's at. What did Ian say? Overtime would be sick. Cam, come on now. That's what I'm talking about, baby. We got Cam in the chat. Just hoping for more. He did. He did. We got to give him that. Come on now. Nice. We called that, guys. We called that. Ian, looks like we gonna have to hit the childhood court. Bro, we did actually, as a matter of fact, me and Tyshawn did. No Carson. Carson didn't show up because he hates us. But yeah, me and Tyshawn, we actually got out there in the summer, man. Ian, we're gonna get together, man. I guarantee. I don't know. Our knees are a little tough. I was gonna say maybe you could slam it now on that court, but I don't know, man. I don't know. Aren't you like 50, Ian? I'm just kidding, bro. I'm just kidding. Ian is not 50, guys. He's not. He's like 49. Shout out. Shout out to the Lord right here, guys. Come on now. Just want to show you guys this beautiful Bible I was gifted for Christmas here. Beautiful Bible. Beautiful Bible. This is what we've been digging into the word in the mornings before we head out to work. We're not very far just yet. I mean, just kind of refreshing on everything. We're not going to just read it cover to cover. We're going to go through the word of the Lord and then go through all of the excess as well. Ian's 47. Dang it. I was wrong. All right. Yeah. I mean, we seen John Morant try to get in position there. He kind of lost it. He definitely traveled, by the way. 100% traveled. Offensive rebound, kicks it Aldama with the doink. He might have got hit on that play. I can't lie. Still no tip off here for Lakers. That's the one thing that is a little good about these games going late is they're not like the NFL. They don't keep it on just before overtime. I'm gonna grab some food and get my lemonade. I got a story for you later. BRB. Awesome, my brother. Well, Cam, I look forward to seeing you back, man. W's in the chat for Cam, guys. He's been such a cool guy. So happy to meet you, man. And, yeah, we'll see you for the next stream, brother. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, right. All right. And Aldama is going to tip it back, and looks like we got. God, they're just really messing it up today, aren't they? 5 minutes on the clock. Colin, I love you, man. You always listen. When I say W's in the chat, there's always a W from Crook. That's what I love to see, man. That's the best barber in the whole state of Wisconsin, as you guys can see. I mean, come on. He's got me looking pretty cute. All right, here we go. Tyrese Maxey. Clock is running. Gets it over to Edgecombe. Edgecombe back up to Paul George. They're running their set here offensively. Paul George spot up three, right wing, no good. Rebound, Jaren Jackson. Jackson gets it over to Ja Morant as he clears. Trying to get the ball to Jackson. They like that matchup with him and Embiid. Left-hand floater, no good. Rebound, Edgecombe. 128, guys. Edgecombe looking to probe. Kicks it back out to Embiid. Oh, my gosh, we got a steal on the play. Ja Morant looking to get the breakaway slam. He's going to break away a little bit of clock, and we got a two-handed slam from Ja Morant. That's what I'm talking about, boys. Quentin Grimes, top of the key, looking to get the ball back to Tyrese Maxey. Maxey working one-on-one with Wells. Oh, my goodness. Nice hesitation, dribble move. Gets it to Edgecombe. Edgecombe with the open triple. No good. Rebound. Jaren Jackson gets it up to Wells. They're sleeping on defense, and the slam from Wells. We got a 132, 128 game. Paul George locked up in the right corner, looking to get something going here offensively. This is where it can get dangerous here. Maxey probing, getting downhill, getting to the lane, and the bucket is pure. What a great basket there by Tyrese Maxey. All right, here comes Jaren Jackson and company. Picks up the dribble, believe it or not. We got John Morant working one-on-one up top with Edgecombe and a turnover. Oh, my goodness. It's all right. Turnover on the play. We got a 3:14 left on the clock. Clock is ticking. Paul George, an absolute no-show in the second half. Nothing new there. I've seen that 100 times, especially with the Clippers. Tyrese Maxey between the legs, looking for Embiid in the. Oh my goodness! Embiid puts Jackson on his heels and gets him doing the dance. Oh my goodness! A bucket for Embiid, and that's going to tie this one up at 132, guys. John Morant floats it over to Jackson. Jackson working on Embiid, and that gets tipped. Paul George looking to push, gets it back to Maxey, and he's going to take it. I swear every time I'm looking at the screen, Maxey deep pull, no good. Rebound Coward. Yeah, you can't be going under these screens with Maxey anymore. Probing is Morant with a tough turnaround. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Thank you guys for popping in the chat, man. All of my anglers in here, man, really supporting. This has been so good for this stream. I really appreciate you guys so much. Paul George working one-on-one with Jaren Jackson, getting downhill, fending him off in classic fashion. And there's another bucket for Paul George. Paul George up to 17. Ja Morant for three, no good. Rebound, Embiid. Here comes Maxey, 132 left in this game. Maxey working top of the key on Wells. High ball screen coming from Embiid, looking to probe. Embiid, one-on-one in the mid-range, is pure. 136 to 134, guys. What a game we've got here. Ja Morant looking to get the ball here. He's got a quick move on George. Beats him off the ball. Paul George. Wow, they're calling a foul there. I'm not sure I love the call that much, but that's going to send. Philly doesn't have a challenge, so they're not going to be able to review this here. Yeah, they're definitely going to call it on George there with the grab, and luckily it's just side out if you're Philadelphia. Ja Morant, top of the key. Looking to draw a foul. That was a little foul baity. I don't like that. Quick in and out move. They're bringing the double on Morant. Pull up Jay from the mid-range is short. Rebound Edgecombe. 50 seconds remain, guys, and I'm not starting the clock. Just under 40 seconds, just at 40 seconds, top of the key. Tyrese Maxey gets it over to Embiid. Embiid looking to post up, throws up a wild shot, no good. Rebounded by Jackson. Memphis with a chance to tie or take the lead. Ja Morant, cross tween, floater, reverse layup is good. Ja Morant with the bucket, and it's 18 seconds left on the clock here in Memphis, and we got ourselves another tie game. 136 to 136, folks. This is oh my goodness. This is exactly what we wanted to see. Lakers Pistons just got underway in Los Angeles. That's a 5-2 game so far. DeAndre Ayton starting that one out 1-for-1. Tobias Harris has a bucket already for the Pistons. So we'll keep you guys in tune with that as best we can. Flipping it over to Celtics Jazz. The Celtics lead the Jazz 95-94 with 36 seconds left in the third quarter. I hope everybody's having a good time, guys. We're coming to the crunch time here in this basketball game. This has been a lot of fun hanging out with you guys, all my anglers in the chat. Like I said, once again, everybody in the chat, let me get a W in the chat if you guys are going to come back for the next stream, because we're going to end this here once this finishes. W's in the chat if you're coming back. We got Lakers, Pistons that just got underway. All we're going to do is end this stream, reboot it so we can get TikTok up with YouTube, and then we can have both platforms going. And this will be a lot of fun. I hope you guys can join back in. We got ourselves a nice evening ahead. For all y'all that got to be up early tomorrow. All right. We got our guys back in the chat. Kyle Hogan, good to see you, my boy. So good to see Kyle. Love to see Kyle, man. I was gonna tell you, I got a little bit new of a setup, Kyle. Let me show you this real quick, my boy. This is what I was talking about. We got this darn Cowboys banner over there. You see that crap? I'm sorry, man. I know you like that, but not my thing. Not my thing. Oh, he got his food and lemonade. He came back at a good time, huh? Let's keep this thing right, huh? Keep this thing right. Here we go. 16 seconds left. Shot clock is dark. Tyrese Maxey has the ball one-on-one, top of the key with Wells. 8, 7, 6. High ball screen 4. Gets it to VJ Edgecombe. Wide open 3 is good. 1.7 seconds remain, and the Philadelphia 76ers take a 3-point lead. 1 second remains. Are we going for double OT, Cam? Is that what we're doing? He called the first one. Oh my goodness, guys. We got ourselves a crazy game. VJ Edgecombe having himself a night, folks. 136, 139. VJ Edgecombe with 25 on 10 for 21 from the field. Embiid, 34, 10, and 8. Maxey, 34, 4, and 12. Everybody's having a good time. Told you, Allen Iverson, energy. W's in the chat, guys. Come on now. He said AI. Kyle, oh my goodness. Kyle, I know you know what I'm talking about. With the crossover. Kyle knows. Kyle knows about all of it. That's a fact. Kyle Hogan, he can hoop. Kyle's got that jump shot. Shout out Kyle. We got some hoopers in the chat, by the way. Ian, Kyle, not Carson. Oh. All right, 107. 107 remains. Here we go, guys. This is it. Are we going to tie and go to overtime? Number 2. Or are the Memphis Grizzlies going to fall here at home? Here we go. Embiid is going to guard Eldama. And they're going to take another timeout. Once again, Nick Nurse is pooping his pants. He doesn't know what's going on. Yeah, almost knocked everything off my wall because I'm trying to be funny. Jordy's good. Don't worry. Jordy's good. Can't worry about him. What is this? Oh, that's my other mic. I was like, what the heck is that? Poking out. We got ourselves a 10-9 game in LA just starting the first quarter. So we're going to get you guys over to that right after this. So do not fret. We're going to have everything covered for you guys. I got my dual screen up right now. Everything's moving in the right direction, but we're just going to do it so we can get our TikTok live back up and our YouTube rolling. But we will not be talking about the platforms because we've been getting taken off of TikTok due to that. Fact coming up in the Lakers game. Stay tuned for it, guys. All right. Cam is going to hit us with some facts. That's what it sounds like. Cam's got some facts for us for the Lakers game, so you guys got to stay put. VJ Edgecombe, 25 points, 5 for 11 from 2, 5 for 10 from 3, 6 boards and 4 assists, having himself a game, folks. All right, guys, this is what we wanted, our Coast to Coast Tuesday here on The Angle. I'm not missing it because I hit the notification bell. Let's go, man. Aldama to pass in. Looks to get it to Morant. Can't get it to him. Gets it over. Top of the key three. No good. Wow. 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 Final score 136 to 139. The Sixers are going to take it on the road. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We're going to get this wrapped up. We're going to flip it over to Detroit against LA. Stay tuned. We'll see you guys in the next chat very, very shortly. Thank you guys for tuning into The Angle. This has been another special presentation of the first of two of the doubleheader. Sixers take this one on the road.